What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC. I have two special guests. We're going to do a watch along on the Canadian game versus Suriname. A lot of people are talking up the Suriname team. I want to know how good is this Suriname team. They have a lot of overseas players, just like Jamaica. They recruit very good. So let us see how they're going to do against Canada. I think this is their biggest test. No matter the 5 and the 6 they're dropping, doing well in World Qualify. Want to see them against a very good Canadian team, and I have two special guests, Ryan, and then I have Toronto Guys Sports. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing great. It's a big day, a big day.
Absolutely fantastic. Super hyped for this game coming up. Hopefully we can get the good result.
Listen, man, I hope because Suriname, a lot of hype around them. So, Ryan, I want to ask you, how good is this Suriname team? A lot of people has been hyped them up a lot. How good is them?
They have dual nationals. They have some good players, but Canada definitely is the better team in this game. Suriname's the underdog, but they believe in themselves. They have hype. Can they use that to turn this around? It could be, but I think Canada's the better team. But Suriname does have talent. They do have talent. They do have quality, but is quality enough to beat Canada to take this group? I'm not so sure about that, but I think Suriname is obviously the underdog here. But they have some good dual nationals. They have some good players. Kelvin Leerdam, of course, from Seattle. Of course, he's a great player. I'm used to him during the MLS Cup games, so I think he's a good player. They have a good team. I'm watching for them, but I think Canada is the favorite here.
Toronto guy, what do you think about this team?
Yeah, I know. I think Suriname, obviously, coming into these World Cup qualifiers, have added a lot of dual nationals from the Dutch to go and, bolster their squad. And they had a very good outing against Bermuda back on Friday. I think they beat Bermuda 6-0. So this is a Suriname team that is a lot better than Suriname teams of the past. This is a Suriname team that is honestly a pretty solid team for CONCACAF, but still against Canada, they just don't have the top end talent that Canada has. They don't have anyone near the quality of Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, even guys like Lucas Cavallini, Kyle Larin, I think are better than anything that Suriname has. So in terms of, so Canada should easily win this game on paper. Of course, we all know that with Canada, World Cup qualifiers, and what should happen on paper, that doesn't always pan out.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I realize, Canada flying under the radar. A lot of fans, a lot of media not covering this Canadian team. When you look at the Jamaican team, a lot of, hyped up America, Mexico, but Canada are flying under the radar. When you look at some quality player going forward for this Canadian team, when you look at some of the top player in top league, Canada here to stay, man. They have a very good chance. But one thing I have a problem with the Canadian national team over the years. When the pressure arrive, they always buckle it. Can this time around, Ryan?
I think this is a different team. I know we said that about the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I'm going to make that little mention there. But this Canadian team actually has a killer instinct. That's the difference. This Canadian team has learned, they have built, they have good talent. They've won big games before, and they've lost games that have hurt them. They lost the Haiti game in the Gold Cup. They beat the USA at BMO Field. They lost in Orlando. They have experience. They know what they want. They want to make the octagonal. They know that's the minimum expectation. Top four is the big expectation, but that could be a little bit hopeful. But I think they are top four quality in CONCACAF. Them and Jamaica would probably be battling it out for that. But for me, Canada has the killer instinct now. They have the talent. They have the chance to do something great. But I think the reason they're underplayed is because they're not in the octagonal yet. They are playing these games against minnows that they should win to get there. But knowing Canada, they've made mistakes before. They've failed before. They've choked before horribly. Again, against Haiti, who if they win or draw tonight, they would play in this two-legged tie later this month, 12th and the 15th. Again, so there's PTSD there. You don't want to talk about a team that you're like, hey, they could make it all the way. They could go this far, and then they fall apart. I think that's the reason they're under the radar. They have to prove themselves and get to the octo first before they really get that shine and get that qualification and get that talk. So there you go.
Big up to Chilla from Manila. Appreciate the super chat, man. Enough respect. I love that, Chilla. Big up yourself, man. One of the loyal subscriber. Big up yourself. Big up to a lot of you guys. Formula Sports, guys. If you haven't, go and check out Formula Sports. Check him out. He's a Jamaican vlogger. Guys, I have nearly 16 people in the place. Come on, like up the live, guys. The more you like it, the more YouTube push out the video. Guys, just hit the like button. It's free. Let's get the video to 17 likes. Come on.
Run it up.
Yeah.
Run up the like button, guys. Please, it's important. But as I said, yes. So I am from Suriname. So yeah, big up yourself, my brother. I appreciate you coming and support the channel. So what let me know how you feel about this game. Do you think you can beat this Canadian team? I want to go back to you, Ryan, what you said about Canada lose to Haiti. That was a tough game for Canada, but on paper, the Canada team should defeat that Haiti team. We should defeat that Haiti team. They play very good in the first half and the second half, but you have to give the Asian them a lot of credit. They're physical, they're strong, they want to win, they fight. What went wrong in that game?
Well, what went wrong is that our defense fell apart. There's a reason Richie Larea got called up for the Nations League. Godinho is a pylon. Zachary Broguillard can't cross. I could tell you all the ways that game at the Gold Cup fell apart like 3 years ago. 2019.
2 years.
It's been a long time, 2 years. It feels like 3 with the pandemic and all that. But the defense fell apart. Borjan made a horrible mistake. Godinho, Broguillard, that was just a total clown show in the second half that let that become a upset. And for me, even when Atiba scored that goal, I kind of knew it'd be called offside. Like when he had that header and they called it offside, he looked on to me, but they called it off. And I wasn't shocked at all because that's the way things go. I was like, okay, yeah, figured.
Yeah. So coming to this game, Canada in very good form. You guys, as you guys said earlier on, you guys are happy and you guys in a very good place at this moment. But at least Canada should top this group. Suriname, they're doing well. They have some fantastic player. But for sure, as Toronto guys sports say, football don't play on paper. You have to go out there and play some good football. And I think, where is this match playing? In the United States or in Canada?
Ridgeview, Illinois, near Chicago.
Okay. So when we know the corona and stuff, we can't even play upon our home side. That would be very good. That would be a very good game. The place will pop if Suriname come into town. But yeah. But what you guys expect from realistic? Qualify for the World Cup, winning the Gold Cup?
Well, I think the difference between what this team has and the Canada teams of the past is I think that, as Ryan was saying, in the past, the killer instinct really was lacking, but now it is here. And I think we have like Alphonso Davies has won the Champions League, has experience winning trophies with Bayern Munich. Richie Larea has experience. Richie Larea has experience going to an MLS Cup with TFC. Kyle Larin has experience winning the Turkish League with Besiktas. Jonathan David has experience winning the French league with Lille. So these guys now know what it takes to win at the club level, and that is going to transition hopefully to the national level. So hopefully, like, they're not going to fall apart like they did in past Gold Cups. I think this coming summer in the Gold Cup, semifinals is the bare minimum of how far this Canada team is going to go. The finals is very much a possibility. And for the World Cup qualifiers, this team, if we win today, if we play Haiti and do well there, get into the octagonal, this team could probably fight for the third, fourth spot. It would be a tough one with Jamaica, but that third spot in the World Cup is entirely up for grabs, and Canada has a very solid shot at it.
I totally agree. World Cup qualifying wise, I said we should finish top 4. We should at least get that international playoff spot. We'll be fighting with Jamaica and Honduras. I think they're in the octo right already. Honduras. Yeah, Jamaica and Honduras will be fighting for the 3rd, 4th spot, but I think top 4, I'll take that. And with the Gold Cup being B teams, especially for Mexico, USA, I think we can win it. I really do. We have a good chance of winning the Gold Cup. I like our chances. I think we could beat anybody we're put up against, honestly, especially at home. Away, it's a little bit more dicey, especially Mexico, but they don't look good right now. So for me, and a B team, maybe they look better, but for me, I like our chances in the Gold Cup, at least the final, but I think we could win it, and top 4 in the octo is the realistic expectation.
Yeah. Let's say I'm cheering for 2 teams in the Gold Cup, man. Canada win, I am happy. Jamaica win, I am happy. I am sitting on both sides at this moment. I live in Toronto at this moment, so I have to root for my second country, that's Canada. But Jamaica have a great chance. We have some very good players, and I would love to see Canada and Jamaica match up in the Gold Cup final. That would be a very good final. Dimo, what do you think about that? Yeah, that would be good to see 2 teams on the up. That a lot of commentator in the United States don't give us a lot of respect. When you look at the gap will close sooner or later in Mexico and the US. It's just going to take a little bit of time. You know what I mean? The gap will definitely close.
That's basically what we're waiting for. League and national. We're waiting for Toronto FC to try to win the CCL. I hope it's next year. I mean, there's 4 smaller teams from Mexico. I mean, Cruz Azul and the other 3. It's not Tigres America next year. So if we don't make it, I'm going to be a little bit pissed because I think that's the year. But for me, it's when the gap will close is the question. But I think the reason the Jamaica-Canada final would be amazing if it happened was, 1, the match is going to be amazing. Second of all, the reaction on Twitter from U.S. soccer fans and Mexican soccer fans would be so amazing. They would lose their minds, especially if they lost 2 semifinals. It would be energy. Like, it would just be so much salt. It would be just so funny.
And also,
that shouldn't happen.
Also, given the fact that the final is 100% going to be pre-sold tickets to Mexican and U.S. fans mostly.
Yeah.
We're going to be in Vegas. It's just going to be a bunch of Mexican fans watching Canada, Jamaica.
All I know is if I could get to Vegas, I'll try to scout some tickets off somebody. At least there'll be one guy. If I could.
You see the same thing I'm saying, guys. These guys don't have no respect. How can you sell out the ticket to Mexican US? No problem with the Mexican US, but they don't give the rest of the team a lot of respect in the CONCACAF. And this is why I always want to see Canada, Haiti. I always want to see Jamaica upset the United States. No matter who Mexico or US playing against, I want to see them lose because first and foremost, their fans, they don't respect no other team. Mexico, US, same thing. They don't respect the fans. And for me, this is why I want Canada to upset them. And this is why I want Jamaica, Haiti to upset. I love when I see US get knocked out because the grand finals, we upset, we go against the odds and defeat all of the Mexico and the US because they're pretty Mexico and US have always been in the final. But listen, Canada on the hub, we have some very good players. When you look at the Canadian team, we could say Canada have one of the best left back in the world, him and Andrew Robertson at this moment. So you see the Canadian player them getting up there, winning league titles, Toronto Guy Sports said. But we should be happy. The starting lineup come out for the team them as it.
They both came out.
Yeah.
Suriname and Canada, they both came out on Twitter.
What you guys feel about the starting lineup?
I think it's a pretty good lineup. It's pretty much the A team. I like the lineup. It's a strong lineup. Davies, David, Osorio. It's a great lineup. Borjan in goal. I'd rather it be Dane St. Clair. I'm not really a big fan of Borjan. I really am. I'm not. I think Dane St. Clair is better. I think Casal is better. We have better goalkeepers than him, but it's going to be a time before he loses the job, I think. So we just have to deal with him being the number 1. So I'm good with that. The lineup's good for me. That's the one thing that scares me. But other than that, I like the lineup. I really do.
The thing that stands out the most for me, though, is Scott Kennedy, the center back, is getting his first appearance for Canada as starting in the crucial game against Suriname. That's an interesting one. I would have thought that they'd go with experience and put Victoria and Henry on the back end. Henry's in there, but they've putting the youngster and Kennedy in, which let's see how that goes.
I don't get it, but that's like the thing. I also am scared about that because it's Canadian fan thing. Like, you're going to see a youngster make a mistake and that's going to hurt us. Like, I'm afraid of that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm totally afraid of that. But he sounds good, so.
I'm also we have Alistair Johnson, Richie Laryea both starting, which are two traditionally right backs, and then also Alphonso Davies, obviously in the 11. Do you think we're going with a? What do you think our formation is looking like here? Because I could see a 4-3-3, but then you have to play one of Laryea or Davies.
You want to share the stream with us? You on it on Twitter?
Yeah, I have it on Twitter. Here, can I share the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah.
Not coming up yet.
I think you have to click it. I've done share screen before. There's like different options. Yeah, there you go. There we go.
Yeah. So here's
just
what
a second, guys. Listen, guys, we have 40 other us in it. Hit the like button, guys. Come on. We're not going to continue, guys. Just hit the like button, guys. As they join the stream, guys, it's important for you guys. Hit the like button. Come on. Hit the like button, man. This is a World Cup qualifier. Big, massive for Canada at this moment. So let's hit the like button, guys. Let's get the video to 40 likes. Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Go for it now.
Yeah, I'm thinking of 4-3-3 as well. That's what I'm seeing with Davies playing on the wing instead. I think they're going to put Laryea and Johnston at the back and put Davies on the wing. That's what I'm saying.
I like that, except the one thing is Richie Laryea at left back traditionally for TFC. Obviously, you've seen him play there at TFC too. It's hasn't been the greatest thing I've seen. I like him. He's far, far better on the right. And I think, I don't know about stacking Laryea and Davies on the same side. I feel like they're both very similar players in terms of play style. I mean, as much as comparing Richie Laryea to Alphonso Davies is a bit of a stretch. I've kind of said Richie Laryea is like Alphonso Davies light on TFC sometimes.
Exactly.
So,
or maybe Laryea could be on the wing and Davies is at the back. It could be either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Could be either way. But then again, I guess Davies would be on the right or Laryea would be on the right, Davies on the left, and then Johnston's with Laryea. I don't know. I'm feeling like Herdman may have overthought this one a little bit. Now I'm talking about it.
The only other thing I could see is potentially putting David on the left wing. And then, well, no, because then they have Laren, who's traditionally a right winger, now if Besiktas. So unless he's putting him at center.
But then again, Laren's got like the body of a striker. David's more of like, you could move in both places. Like David's kind of like a Timo Werner in a way. Like he's got that body type. Laren's more got like the Josie Io body type. The Costa body type. So for me,
what is Davies' best position for the national team? Because you guys have similar player to Davies. Do you think he should play left back or you think he should play on the wing? What is his best position for the national team? We know him play left back for the German national team. What's his best position to get the best out of him for the Canada national team? Right.
Well, here's the thing. If Laryea could play on the wing, Davies is good at the back. But for me, I still think Davies needs to score goals for the national team. Like, I know we still have better attackers than we did even back in 2019. But I think him at the wing, attacking more is better. Like Bayern Munich, he can stay at left back because they've got quality world class in every position. Canada, I like Jonathan Osorio. I like Jonathan David. They're good players. I like Richie Laryea, but Alphonso Davies is Alphonso Davies. He's one of the best players in the world and probably the best player in CONCACAF. I mean, Pulisic's good, but Davies is better. You could argue.
You think Davies is better?
Yeah, I think he's better.
what do you think about that? Toronto guys for Toronto. Who's better player?
That is a very close one. And as a Chelsea fan too, going and saying Davies right over Pulisic.
I'm a Chelsea fan too, but
yeah. The thing is Davies is Davies regularly Davies is a main fixture in the starting 11 for Bayern Munich day in, day out. Pulisic isn't at Chelsea right now. And I think that like on those are the two guys in CONCACAF playing at the highest level in Europe, playing on regular competitive teams in the Champions League. So I think Davies right now is probably the better player, given that he just is more of an impact on the Bayern Munich full squad. Pulisic is flashy. He's forward a lot more, and Chelsea rely on him more as a goal scorer. But Davies just all around plays more minutes, is in the Bayern squad more. He's that's a common saying, Leon Bailey. That's a good one too.
He's good.
But I think Davies probably takes a slight edge. It's very close, but I'd slightly give the edge to Davies as the better player.
Yeah, I think that's a tricky one, man. I'm a massive fan of Davies. You know, I normally support Bayern Munich when they're up against any English team because I am a German supporter. But Christian Pulisic, this guy is sick, man. This guy's touch, his skill. I have to go with Christian Pulisic, man. Christian Pulisic is very sick, man. Yes. I would love to have him at Liverpool. But what do you guys think about Leon Bailey? Do you think Davies? Who is the best in CONCACAF? Who is the best player in CONCACAF? Leon Bailey, Pulisic, or
Davies, Pulisic, Bailey. And Leon Bailey's third, but that's not a slot against him. He's just, Pulisic and Davies are just better. But Leon Bailey is a good third. He really is. I like Leon Bailey, but he's just third compared to what Pulisic and Davies are. Being a Bayer Leverkusen, that's not bad, but Bayern Munich and Chelsea are bigger. Like, if he could go somewhere like a Man City, I could see Leon Bailey being good at Man City. No joke.
Yeah, I think this type of football and Pep Guardiola will get the best out of Leon Bailey. So I also think for him to make him next. Yeah, Liverpool could be a good one, but
they have Jota now, so
yeah, they have.
Unless you get rid of Salah and then bring in Bailey, but that's kind of a.
Yeah, I don't think you get rid of Salah for Bailey.
Maybe Mane.
That's a tight one too.
I actually think Bailey is better than Mane, if I'm being completely honest.
I think Bailey does need to go to get into that conversation for one of the top players in CONCACAF. Bailey does have to go to a team that is regularly in contention for a Champions League. Like either, I would say the big six in England, but I think any one of them except for Arsenal right now. And yeah.
You guys shouldn't shut that Arsenal, man.
Hey, they're horrible. They're absolutely just dross right now. I mean, they deserve that.
Yeah. But,
maybe
yeah, go for it.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe like, I don't know, go to somewhere in Spain. Just he has to go somewhere where he's regularly in the Champions League and in a team that can make the final 16 in the Champions League, get into the knockout stages like on a year in, year out basis. Because right now Pulisic and Davies are both doing that. So as far as it goes, they're the top two.
I think he'd be good for Juventus's rebuild under Allegri. I think that would be good. He could be like a new Quadrado, Sandro type guy, but on the wing.
Listen, so I'm going to ask you guys a question. I'm going to twist it a little bit. Davies, Pulisic, Raheem Sterling.
Oh, boy. I still like Raheem, Davies, Pulisic. I have to admit Raheem is better than Davies.
Listen, I don't think Raheem Sterling. Listen, Raheem Sterling done better than Leon Bailey.
Really?
I mean, I know it's probably because you wish that Raheem choose Jamaica, but Leon did.
No, not because not because he don't choose. I think a better footballer. I did a video on that. Leon Bailey better than Raheem Sterling. Leon Bailey, if you're going to put Raheem Sterling better than Christian Pulisic and Davies, that means Leon Bailey better than Christian Pulisic, Davies, and Raheem Sterling. I believe that. I think Leon Bailey better than them. He pace, he cheeky, he can score any type of goal. I think Leon Bailey is better than all of them.
Yeah, Leon Bailey has better finishing than Raheem Sterling. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, then it gets down to the question of, is the reason why Raheem Sterling finishes with as often as he does, is it because of the players that he's surrounded with at City? If he was in the same situation as Bailey,
Still
would
miss
he?
the sitters.
Yeah. If he was in the same situation as Bailey, would he be doing what Bailey does?
Well, I mean, look at what he was at Liverpool before he went to City.
Yeah, I think the player has to do with a lot of things. I think if Leon Bailey in a better team, you will get more out of him. Just like how City get more out of Raheem Sterling. You know what I mean? Christian Pulisic is good. He is good. I love Christian Pulisic days more Borussia Dortmund. He not playing first team football week in, week out at Chelsea. It's difficult. And then Christian Pulisic has a lot of injury. But we cannot count out Davies. Davies has been playing consistent for the last 2 years for Bayern Munich, winning the Champions League, winning in the major honor. We cannot underestimate that, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Let's get the video to over 50 likes. Come on, guys. 60 of us in here. Smash the like button to pieces, guys. The more you like the video, guys, the more people share it, guys. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Let's play with the algorithm.
Come on, fam. Come on.
It's up there right before the game.
But this debate going to be na, right? Because I think it's tough. We have 4 talented players in Concacaf at this moment, and great to have these conversations. Great to have these conversation with Leon Bailey and all of these good players playing in the world. So they are great players, but I have to say Leon Bailey is very, very skillful. And if he were playing at a Manchester City, he will killing it. He will killing it, right? But at this moment, listen, guys, I'm telling you. What do you have to say, Ryan?
My question is do you think if Leon Bailey plays in the Gold Cup, do you think that could get him a bigger move to somewhere bigger? Or do you think he would have to do that through domestic?
No, I have 2 players. If they stand out, I think they can get a big move. Ravel Morrison, if he work hard enough, I think he have a big opportunity to play in a big team. Leon Bailey, if he tear up the Gold Cup, he just need to just come and put in some great performance. We haven't seen Leon Bailey at his best yet for the Jamaican national team because 2, he don't play a lot of game. He don't play a lot of game at this moment. But when you look at it at this moment, he need to produce for Jamaica. We want to see Leon Bailey produce for Jamaica. When you look at the other team, just take a look, Leverkusen, tearing up at Leverkusen. So, like how Christian Pulisic performed for his national team, like how we see Davies performed for the Canadian national team, we want to see the similar from Raheem Sterling.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But where you guys think Canada rank in Concacaf at this moment?
I'd say top 4.
Top 4.
U.S. and Mexico were better. I could say I like Jamaica. I like the hype around Jamaica. I like the Jamaican team. They're there. It's a close. Like, there's a couple of teams that are in there that could be called top 4, top 3, but Canada's in the top 4. Like, they are fighting for it. But at this moment, I think because Canada has these big games, so the results, the form would favor them. I'd say they're top 4 right now on form.
You see,
yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I want to believe in the top 4, but I'm kind of leaning on the I'll believe it when I actually see it for this team, especially because like I feel like we haven't actually passed the hump yet. Everyone gets hyped up over like how, oh, we have Davies now, we have David now, this is the best team Canada's ever had. But what has this team really accomplished yet? Because in 2019, Haiti knocked us out of the Gold Cup. And then, I mean, we have one win over the US in the Nations League. And that's it. That's one win. We have literally one game that we're basing everything on as of yet. So I think like this summer, this is the time for them to prove that they finally are that they prove that they finally are top four.
But here's the thing, though. The games that we've played in this World Cup qualifier, 5 years ago, they would have been nail biters. 10 years ago, they would have been nail biters. Hell, 2018, 2019, they would have been nail biters. Even the games that they played in those CONCACAF Nations League qualifiers to get into the Nations League and the Gold Cup in 2019, those were not as strong as what this team would have done. I really think they've grown even since the U.S. games. Even during the pandemic, I think they've grown. The nail biters aren't really a thing anymore. The teams they're supposed to beat and dominate, they've been dominating. Bermuda, Aruba, Cayman Islands, they've dominated. This is not the time where they beat just 1-0, 2-0, 3-0ing them and just getting the points. This is different. I think it's different.
Yeah, no, it definitely has been different. But I get like tonight's kind of the say-all. Like even like if you've been watching on Twitter, like the One Soccer guys and like Oliver Platt and them, Kurt Larson are talking about how this is the biggest game Canada's played in years. And we're like, no offense, we're up against Suriname. Like this, even just like look at the FIFA rankings. Look at just the talent that we have in our team compared to, I know they're a better Suriname team than they have been, but still just looking at the right comparison of the talent, like this should be a game where if we truly believed we were top four in CONCACAF, we would say like, we wouldn't be piping this game up as important as it is. We should be saying, yeah, we're winning this right away. I think people are still just the reputation that we have in the past is I think still dragging us back a little bit.
Well, I think it's a couple of things. One, I kind of think it's the PTSD of the old days, as you said. But as well, I think they're trying to sell One Soccer because it's a World Cup qualifier. We win or draw. We go to the next round. I think that helps out for Qatar. We want to be in the octo at least and try to get to Qatar. I think they're trying to sell this as this is the last game, what we have to do to get to the next round. That's what they're trying to do here. I think it's just some promo. Like if you're in wrestling, I don't know if y'all get the reference, but you cut promos to sell the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Like I could totally cut a promo on Twitter for 3 minutes to get people to watch this game. I mean, I have more charisma in my pinky than The Rock has in his whole body, but that's the point here. I could cut a promo in 3 minutes, get people to watch this game and say it's the biggest game they've played in years. It's the biggest game they've played since, hell, the Gold Cup in 2000. I could say that.
I want to say something on this, guys. As Toronto Sports said, listen, we are not. I don't think Canada is top four at this moment. I'm going to say this. This is one of the biggest games for Canada because this Suriname team, they have a lot of Dutch player coming in to make them better. So this is going to be a really test, and I want really to see the test for the Suriname team because they have a lot of hype. But when it comes on to top four in CONCACAF, I don't think so. When I look on the Honduras team playing the
Nations League,
in the Nation League, when I look at Costa Rica, they are a good team, but they just need goal scorer to put the ball in the back of the net. I want to see how good this Canadian team pass over on this Suriname team. Suriname is good. They're getting a few good results, and we cannot underestimate them. If Canada don't come and play football, I think Suriname can easily beat you guys. You guys have to put in a performance.
right?
But
Yeah.
it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game, and it's going to be tough. That's all I have to say. But I don't think Canada in the top four in CONCACAF at this moment. They have a few more hurdles to pass. I want to see how they're good. they do good in the Gold Cup path. When I said when the pressure is on Canada, they always buckling the job. So I want to see if they pass that hurdle. Beat Suriname, that's going to be a very good thing for the Canadian national team. But I want to see them perform in the Gold Cup. At least Canada should make it to the Gold Cup semi-final.
Right.
That's a success for the Canadian national team. Not get knocked out of the quarterfinal against Haiti. Honduras is a good team. Mexico is a good team. Costa Rica is a good team. Jamaica is a good team. We want to see Canada more challenge these teams. Not once beat the United States. Jamaica beat them a few times. We want to see Canada when it come on to the big moment. That's their biggest rival. I want to see how they're going to play against the United States. Guys, smash the like button, guys. Over 70 out of you guys. Come on. Hit the like button. Go for it, right?
And I totally agree. They have to prove themselves to be top 4. But I think in this time that they will. I think this is the time that they take that chance and prove that this is a different team. I know Canada fans, like Leafs fans, as I said, have that PTSD in the back of their head. Like, oh, I don't know. This is the pressure. They have to beat this pressure. And then they have more pressure. If they beat this pressure, they'll have to beat a team who we have lost to, upsetted by before. We have to get that revenge, and they have pressure on them. So they'll have to take that. 3 straight finals, pretty much, if you want to make that the case. 3 straight finals to get to the octo, and then you have the Gold Cup in between. And yeah, they should make the semifinals at the bare minimum, but I think they take that opportunity. I think this is different. This is the time for them to take and seize that opportunity, grab the brass ring, so to speak, and go forward into the upper echelons of this confederation.
How many of these players in this Canadian in this starting team on paper right now? We're going to play a Suriname. How many of these players can start in a Mexico, a US team, or a Jamaican team? Let us say Mexico or United States. How many of these players for Canada will start at this moment? I want you guys to give me an honest opinion. We can definitely start. Sure start.
Piet for sure in the U.S. is a CDM. Piet is better than Tyler Adams. I know that for sure. He would definitely start over Tyler Adams at CDM for sure. And he's a Montreal player. I shouldn't be giving him ups, but Samuel Piet is better than Tyler Adams. Alphonso Davies for sure in both. Jonathan David in both for sure. I think he's a better striker than whatever the U.S. or Mexico could put out. I think for sure. Jonathan Osorio could start for the USA. I think he's better in the midfield than some of the players that they have right now. I think he's better than Areola. I think he's better than Weah. I like Jonathan Osorio. He's good in CONCACAF. I think he's better than what the U.S. could put out the midfield. And Richie Laryea, I think he could start too. So you have 5 players in the starting 11 that could easily start for the USA at least, and 2 of them that could start for both.
Toronto.
Yeah, no, I agree with most of that. I think, Davies David for sure 100% can start in any team in CONCACAF. They're 2 of the best players in CONCACAF at their respective positions. The rest of the lineup we have, it does get questionable. Piet, I don't know about him as a starter elsewhere. I think he's solid as a CDM, but I think you could get. I think some places might have better options. I mean, okay, if Michael Bradley's retired now, but when he was an option, he was significantly better at his peak.
I was never a Michael Bradley fan, and even though he's good now, I'm still not really a Michael Bradley fan.
I think
Bradley's good, man. Bradley's good, man. Remember Bradley playing Italy? Bradley is good. He have a decent career, man. I love Bradley. Bradley is one of the best CDM for the last decade or so, for the last 2 decades. Bradley is good. Bradley. You don't rate Bradley, Ryan?
I'm not really a fan of him. And he plays for my team. I like Ralph Prizo more. I like Marky Delgado more. I'm not really...
You're getting Bradley when Bradley kind of off. So you probably...
Even like 2014, 15, 16, 17. I mean, he was good, but I thought there was really no difference. I mean, Benoit Cheroux, I liked him, but Bradley was the best of the situation. But since 2018, I like Bradley, but Liam Fraser got screwed over. Ralph Prizo's better. Marky Delgado, I like Marky Delgado. There are people that could overtake Bradley at this point, especially Ralph Prizo. I'm starstruck by him, and he's younger than me. He's like 18, and I'm starstruck by Ralph Prizo. I think he's amazing.
Ralph Prizo is absolutely fantastic. Also, shout out North Toronto Soccer Club, which is where I played my house league, which is where he came from. Just absolutely fantastic. Like probably one of the best homegrown players that TFC have made. I think he's the guy who I'm excited to see when he finally gets the call of the Canadian national team, because we're again talking about guys who could fit in the midfield and potentially play for other teams in CONCACAF. Ralph Prizo is the guy who I think 3 years down the road could be one of the elite center midfielders in CONCACAF.
More like a year and a half. He's already great.
If Chris Armas decides to play him instead of Aro in midfield, then yes.
I mean, I don't know what the hell Armas was thinking there. I mean, I wouldn't play Aro in midfield. I don't know what the hell. Maybe I would be a better manager than Chris Armas. My God. Seriously, though.
No, I've been debating pulling up Football Manager and running in his tactics and seeing what would happen.
Bottom of the league.
Probably.
How is Altador playing for Toronto?
Sorry.
Altador.
Oh, Altador.
He got frozen out.
Yeah, the Chris Armas got into an argument with Chris Armas after he got subbed out in the 70th minute, and then he was told to train on his own. And then even though he was healthy last game, he was put on the bench.
Can I have my soapbox here? Here's my thought. I like Josie. I don't like Armas. I'm not really. He's kind of failed. That Leon result kind of blinded us a bit, and I'll admit it. It kind of blinded us a bit, but. Josie, you should not be using Josie to shit on Armas. That's my thought. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Josie's not really good anymore. Io's better.
Yeah.
Io should be the starter. Josie's a good guy. He's a good player. He's done a lot of things. But if you're going to use Josie as a martyr to take shots at Armas, I don't like it. Armas is not a good manager, but don't defend Josie to take a shot at Armas.
No. You think he should get in this USA team because of his experience? And when you look at this USA team, you don't have a lot of experience.
No. Like
you think they don't have no one better than him? Altidore is good for Sunderland. Big up to Halftime TV. Enough respect, man. Brother, big up yourself. Boss King, big up yourself. Richie, big up yourself. Big up for all of the Jamaican in the building, man. Smash the like button, guys. Let's get the video to 70 like, guys. Let's get the video to 70 like. You're watching the game Halftime TV?
But as I was saying,
go for it.
When it comes to Josie, I don't want Io to get called up by the USA. And it seems like Io's going to switch looking at what's happened during this break. I think Io's going to switch to Canada, which would be amazing. I think he's better than Kyle Laren. I think he would be starter as soon as he completely switches. But for me, looking at Josie, like right now, if the U.S. started Josie, even in a B team, you could still start Sibachu. You could still start Zardes. Josie's not going to score goals for you. It's like Giroud at the World Cup. You're going to have to hope for somebody to pull some off the wing.
It's like Giroud at the World Cup, except without all the benefits of Giroud.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really, you're putting on a guy who
Suriname team come up as yet?
Oh, the Suriname team. Yeah, we gotta.
Let us see the Suriname team.
It's on their account. Do you got it?
Let us see what Suriname have.
Football Federation, the second one. They put it out like 3 hours before.
Yeah.
Oh wow, a lot of stuff. Here we go. Oh, look at that! Actually giving a formation.
Yay! Everybody should do that. You should be lawfully bound to give a formation.
Yeah. Uh, Canada should do that too, man. They need a proper design to do that. Yeah. Oh, they're going all attack, man. They're not defend.
Oh wow, yeah, playing a
Ooh.
cam too over CDM in the 3.
Yeah.
4-3-3. Ooh.
Hasselbank has been
4-3-3.
good in these qualifiers. Isn't he leading CONCACAF in goals so far?
Yeah, but the rest of the team aren't really finishers. It's just put it on a plate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which helps.
They create a lot of chance though.
Yeah, agreed.
Once this is football still, once you create a lot of chance, you have a great chance to score. But
Exactly.
you have to put them in the back of the net.
And if you're
As you
parking the
said,
bus,
team. Yeah. You think they're going to park the bus?
no, I'm saying if you are going to park the bus, you're not going to make as many chances to score. So the more chances you make, unless you bring up everybody on a corner, nobody got the reference, but you should be going forward. Like, I think people should be playing more offensively now. There should be a little bit more clear to what they are defensively, but we got to see how close they are defensively. Like, offensively, they may be able to make chances, but if you can hit somebody on the break and easily break them down, there you go. That's the game. You also have to be very sharp defensively.
Yeah, you're right.
And it doesn't look like they'll be that sharp defensively. So if you get them on the break, you get them on the break.
Yeah, and they're going to play attacking, and Canada very good on the break with a lot of pace player up front and stuff, so they can catch them out and stuff.
It's honestly press versus press.
Yeah, they are getting a lot of Dutch player though. They're getting a lot of Dutch player not making the national team. So Suriname, by next year they should be much better.
Yeah. But bringing them in for this round.
Against Canada though, you can't play like the best way I think to play against Canada is like for full on counterattack, because Canada's biggest issues are 100% on the back line in center backs. So if you get us push, like if you can have us pushing forwards, get to a point where Davies and Larrea or Johnson or whoever on the wings are pushed up, and then you just have Henry and I guess in this game Kennedy back.
Yeah.
All you need is just one launch over, and you need a solid striker. And Hasselbank has been good in these qualifiers, and there you go.
You think that is the weakest link in Canada? Back line?
Center
backs, 100%.
That's like the one thing that scares me. And like when Borjan starts, as I said, I'm more of a Dane St. Clair, Hassal, Crepeau guy than a Borjan guy, because I think they play a lot better in front of Crepeau or Dane St. Clair, because it seems like they're better at putting the team together.
We're watching the game, man.
One Soccer. They're just putting up the formation.
Oh, for Canada?
Yeah.
No formation.
Oh, it's a back 3 for Canada.
Dear God.
Hold up. I don't know if we can play this one because we're going to get copyrighted, but let's see if they play the
No.
They said it back. Actually, hold up. They might have it on Google.
Don't trust Google. It's horrible. Trust me.
I know, but they might have a better one than what we've been saying. Let's see. Nope.
They're not there yet.
That's it.
Hey, if people are coming from my channel and you want to complain about the game not being shown, hey, there was like 3 seconds of lineups. I just had to get that one off.
Yeah.
And we don't want YouTube to destroy us for copyright.
By the way, Ryan Anderson on Ryan LFC's channel, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Pay me for sponsorship.
Yeah, well, Nike, Coke, One Soccer, we're accepting payment for advertising or anything.
If the Patreon ain't gonna blow up, I need a sponsorship. I'll also take Manscaped.
Hey, Manscaped is the one. Manscaped is the one product I'll shout out for free.
Yeah, fair.
That's pretty solid.
Even though I have like a
remove it from Scream. Take it down.
Yeah. Sorry.
Even though
there we go.
Let us see how the national team will do, man.
And here we go.
Here we are.
Kickoff. Canada in the red, Suriname in the white. And the main referee is Nima Sagafi of MLS fame.
Wait, why does that name give off red flags for me?
Because he screwed over Toronto before. I remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say this guy looks familiar.
He screwed over TFC before.
Yes, that would be it.
I mean, they all suck, but I mean,
they all suck except for Drew Fisher.
Which country from?
Sorry?
Me?
Which country from?
Nima Sagafi's from the USA. Pro referee.
Oh, from the USA.
MLS. Drew Fisher's from Canada, but you know they can't do that. But even then, I don't like Drew Fisher. He seems sus to me.
Right there, that Borjan pass that went out of play. That's exactly where the issue can be. Yeah. Well, Borjan just for years was the best option we had.
But he's not anymore.
No, he's not anymore. But I think they just want the experience. But like you saw, like against Bermuda, there was that one, the one goal Bermuda had.
That was a howler. A really bad howler.
Borjan, yeah.
And it was his fault. And
yes.
like there are people in my group chat that are Canadian fans that defend Borjan to the death, and I'm like, dude, no. And this is why I possibly could be a manager one day, and you're just in a group.
Hey, this is why. Yeah, this is why we need to beat up Suriname, man.
We play football. Canada plays football. Don't worry.
No
guys,
worries.
smash the like button, guys. Please, I'm begging you guys. Let's get the video to 100 likes. Come on. Let's smash it. Canada win. Let's smash it. What do you guys think? Which channel the game is on?
In Canada, it's One Soccer. USA, it's Paramount Plus. Everywhere else, just go to Score Live or He's Goal, and you should be fine.
Okay, that's a great information for you.
Yeah, it's the streaming ways of getting the games.
Nice clearance.
Good.
Was that
No, that was Johnson's on the right. So they're playing Johnson at a right center back in the back three. And it looks like they're playing David and Laren as a front two. So it's more of a 3-5-1-2 or 3-5. Yeah, well 3-4-1-1 3-5-2 kind of.
Yeah.
I think
Herdman actually overthought this. The more I'm looking.
Well, actually, I think. Okay, well, he has one experienced center back and a back three in Henry. You have Johnson, who's usually a right back, and then you have Kennedy, who has to play. Oh, Davies, let's go!
Oh, my word! Come on, man!
Come on, Canada! Come on, man! We have to beat them, man. Canada. We need to beat them to lead them by 3 points, man. It's very close, man. But come on, Canada!
I'll take.
Pick up to all the Suriname fans.
No.
But I'll just take going to the next round.
A draw gets us into the next round, but it also perpetrates the issues that we've had in the past. Right? Like, a draw doesn't give me confidence for the next round.
Yeah, you got a point.
If we draw.
Honestly, at this point, the way Suriname's being built up, I could say, oh, Haiti's not as good. and then look like an idiot when we lose in the second leg. Like I did the Cruz Azul tie.
Yeah.
That's another key factor is if we do end up in the next round is the game. It's a two-legged tie. The game in Haiti would be in Haiti. It would be the first time that we play in the opposing team's country and not in the U.S. But then our leg would still be in the U.S. because from what I'm hearing, they're not going to be allowed to play in Canada until potentially June 22nd, but possibly later.
Probably July, if we're being honest.
Actually, there was some stuff coming out today that was saying the MLS teams were saying by June 22nd they might be back.
Well, I'll see Toronto before they go back in Nashville.
Oh, yes.
On the 23rd, I'm going to Nashville. A little bit of a vacation. I need to get out of here. But we're going on an away day plus a vacation.
You got to
you got fans here, man. Lot of Suriname. Big up to all the Suriname fans here, man.
You love to see it. The game is growing. You love to see it. even
Yeah,
though
yeah.
I want
And
Canada.
I want to see the
Love to see it.
Concacaf team. I want to see the team them in the Caribbean get better and better and better and make it difficult for Jamaica. So guys, smash the like button, guys. The aim is to get 100 likes on the video. Come on, guys. That's our aim. Smash it to pieces. Big up to all the Suriname fans in here and stuff, guys. Smash the like button.
So Toronto
Canadian,
sports
big up to
guy.
the Canadian, man.
Yeah.
Did you see that like tweet that said the Canada's new jerseys are like a $40 gym shirt from Nike? Like they just put the logo on and number
Okay. The women's jerseys this year
are different.
beautiful. They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And when I saw them, I got so hyped because I thought that, like, you know,
the men
most
would wear 'em
countries,
too.
the men and women jerseys are the same. And then this year they come out and they're different for Canada. And
They
I'm
basically
like,
look like
why?
this with bigger dots.
Well, I mean, Canada's the only country on earth that puts their women's program ahead of their men's program. And they got the fantastic, beautiful women's jerseys this year. And then they gave us
These.
crap jerseys for
Yeah.
the men's team.
Dupe, big up yourself, Dupe. You should cheering for Canada, man. Big up to Dupe, man. Dupe, make sure you smash the like button, Dupe. Please smash the like button, guys. But
Oh.
as you said, it's a night. I don't like night, man. They just make average football jersey. They just need to design the jersey them much better. They can do much better.
Like you seen those Chelsea jerseys for like this next season? My God, my eyes want to puke.
The Chelsea
Yeah.
jerseys from 2 years ago, I liked a lot. The sense that I
The
haven't
Europa
liked.
jerseys, I love those.
Yeah,
Oh no, wait, it's the year that Frank took over.
yeah. The other Frank took over.
Yeah. I love those. I have
those
one.
Yeah, I wanted to get one, but I had just gotten one prior, so I wasn't gonna go for two back-to-back
Team
years.
sports, definitely Jamaica will definitely. I think we have a great chance to qualify. As I said, the Suriname fans, make sure you guys subscribe. We are here to do a lot of Caribbean stuff. I am a Liverpool supporter, so I do a lot of Liverpool stuff. So make sure you guys smash the like button and stuff. But big up to Dupe. Dupe, you should support in Canada because you live in Toronto.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
Shot. Save.
Where? Oh,
Damn it.
that's good though. I'm liking
But I like it, I
that
like
pushing. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
that's just a start from here.
But for me, when it comes to Nike jerseys, even Liverpool kind of reminds me of Canada's men's jersey.
Yeah.
Like the Liverpool jersey kind of reminds me of it.
Yeah.
Nike is uncreative. Like when I say Adidas is better, like I hate that Adidas does the whole MLS, but I'd rather them stay with Adidas.
The MLS, it's just the same. They have a template and they copy paste for MLS.
Exactly. But like I see people doing Nike concepts for MLS teams.
Yeah.
Like if Toronto went to Nike, I know it wouldn't be this good.
Yeah. I mean, they should have just given the men's jersey the same jersey as they gave the women's, because that's a beautiful, beautiful kit.
Yeah. I actually want to buy the women's kit, but like off Fanatics, like when they did the Fanatics deal,
Yeah.
it looks like women can only buy the women's jersey and men can only buy the men's.
That's the other thing too. When I saw people, that's
Like,
actually when
I would have totally, if I could have bought the women's in a men's size, I would have totally bought the women's with a men's player just because.
Yeah. So like that's when I realized that they were different, because like I saw people were complaining about that, and I was like, usually they're the same. You can just customize a man's name on the women's jersey, and then I realized that they're completely different jerseys. And I was like, why would they pay someone to design a separate jersey for the men's team when they have that beautiful women's team jersey already? Like,
I wanted to see the men wear that jersey. When I saw it in She Believes, I'm like, that's nice. It's better than this.
Or this old one.
I mean, it's the same jersey. Your lighting's just different.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like a year later, they just lined it slightly different or something.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, I got this the first year.
Yeah. They, if you want to see, have you seen the new CPL jerseys?
Oh,
yesterday?
yeah. I did a ranking post on Twitter for them.
Yeah,
I put Forge fourth.
Forge
I like
fourth.
Forge's jersey, but there's some better ones.
Yeah.
I like York United's. I really like. I think I put that first. York U's.
York's, it's a little sketch. Like, it's just growing on me. It is growing on me. I really like their the jersey they launched with the rebrand with the gold Macron logo. That one's beautiful. But And like the New Jerseys, low key, I know people like some people are kind of crapping on the dragon and the Forge logo. The dragon on the Forge, I love it. Like I think it looks awesome.
I actually do.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting one, throwing Babuli on the back, doing just.
For me, I want to get a custom Forge
We
jersey.
have the better second half at this moment. First half so far. Who do you think?
Canada's had a better half so far.
Yeah, but we need to score, man. That's the thing. We need to score.
Y'all, if is my channel link in the description of this video?
I will put it in the description.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
throw
check
mine
out
in there
YouTube,
too.
If you're always
Yeah.
watching this. Ryan
Tell
Anderson.
the way they can find it. I'll put it in the description.
The channel name's Ryan Anderson. RSR Toronto could also, if you can't find it from my name. But I think I'm up there again.
Oof.
Like the first couple of results again. YouTube fluctuates. It's weird.
Yeah, sometimes the name come up and sometimes it don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Same with me, youtube.com/c/Toronto Sports Guy. Subscribe to me. We've got a big influx going on recently, so keep it pumping. I'm not liking this last couple minutes though. Suriname's got some pushing going on. This is definitely a higher quality team than what we've played so far on these World Cup qualifiers.
There we go. But yeah, Suriname is way higher quality. Like that's our only competition really, but they're showing that they're good competition. It's not like it's a question. Like they're good. I think.
Oh, come on, get it out! Out!
Oh, off the post! Off the post! Off the post! Clear the
ball! Out! Oh my.
That was so close. Off the post.
That was close.
Bar down. Borjan almost put it into his own net afterwards.
Maybe we're lucky there's no goal line technology either. Oh, God.
No!
What are you doing?
Why are you turning? They're Canadaing it again. Okay.
They're leafing it again. They're Cruz Azuling it again.
God damn. Yeah, Borjan's calm down, please.
No, it's your fault again, Borjan.
Yeah, look at this one.
I hope Herdman realizes. I swear to God, I hope he realizes. It's time to go.
It's time to go, as Claude say.
A good man. Rest in peace, Claude. My brother. Rest in peace, big man.
That's the other thing too, is that for certain, because we were earlier.
Oh no! Get it! Over the bar.
In the pregame, we were talking about the pressure for Canada, and I think what we forgot to mention is that for Suriname, this game is their big final. Like this is for us. We were coming into this game with this is an important game, but we should win. For Suriname, this is like their huge match. Like this is, if they only win this game and lose in the next round, I think they look back on this as a success.
Yeah. And if we fail, we look at this as an abject failure. And Herdman would probably, I'm not trying to talk negatively, but again, Leafs fan, I have that in my head. I mean, for other sports, I do. I mean, all my sports teams choke at the worst times. TFC, Mississippi State, Leafs, Canada, they all do. But for me, if they lose, if Canada loses here, or even in the second round, God forbid, does Herdman go? Does he go? Because I'm not a fan of Herdman at all.
Oh, wait, hold on. Davies on the wide.
Davies, come on.
Come on, Fozzie. Turn.
He could have shot it himself also.
Just hit it.
Are they really going to do this? Davies pulled a Mitch Marner. He's about to ghost.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. The problem with Herdman is, he was the coach of the women's team for how long before? Canada Soccer. Canada Soccer really likes him. And when they brought him, when they made him the coach of the men's team and then left the women's team in okay, first off, taking him out of the women's team was disastrous for the
Hunter
women's.
Moeller was a failure.
Yeah.
And I like Bev Priestman, but Bev Priestman's like saving it.
Yes.
Bev Priestman is more like what Herdman was with the women.
Yes.
Hunter Moeller was a bad stopgap.
Yes.
Bev Priestman should have been it the whole time.
And they got rid of Herdman right before the 2019, well, a year before the 2019 World Cup. And that was a terrible, terrible move for the women's team for that World Cup.
And that's probably why they lost, besides the fact Sinclair didn't take that penalty.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess.
And by the way, I think that was Hunter Moeller's idea. He didn't want the record to be the news item. Was it Janine Becky who took the penalty?
I think so. I don't remember.
I think it was Becky, Janine Becky. And she missed. And I'm not mad at her, per se, for that miss. I'm mad at Hunter Moeller for being like, no, Christine, you do not take this penalty.
Yeah.
Like, she could have broken the record during the World Cup. It didn't have to go to the Olympic qualifying the next year, but no.
Just the whole, I mean, the problem with the women's team right now is just replacing Christine St. Clair. And I think Huitema is a great potential. And I think Alphonso Davies learns a lot of how his finishing ability has improved a lot, and probably has a lot to do with her.
I'm not gonna make a joke. Onside, hopefully, shot blocked.
No,
he was in. Save. Damn it,
Lorena.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't trying to make a dirty joke.
Not
there,
taking over a chance,
I was going with she's a great finisher, a great striker.
I know, but
we have to take over a chance, man. We're not taking over a chance, man.
They need to score. They need to shoot. Jesus.
Come on, guys, man. Smash the like button. Let's get the video to 100 likes.
Come on. Man. Piet. I have a bad feeling.
I mean, look already. Like, shocks are 5-3 for Suriname right now. Like, that shouldn't be happening. Our shocks have been, well, okay, they had one really good one, but we've had two, but it was rebound. That, like, David has to finish that chance. That has to go in.
That should have been a goal. This is going to be a scrappy game.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you got the CONCACAF effect. The one thing I like is I do like that it is an MLS ref, because that takes less potential for it to go full CONCACAF.
If it was John P.T. like that Nations League game.
Oh
no.
Oh, that was a fantastic game, though.
I mean, since we aren't USA or Mexico fans, it was awesome.
As a neutral, it was a fantastic game.
But, I mean, I bet some Mexico fans and US fans had heart attacks, and I bet there was a lot of courses of no era penal.
Yes.
I mean, that Pulisic foul was a penalty. Let's just say that right now.
Yeah.
That's a pen.
Yes.
Honestly, the handball that Mexico got back, that was the callback call or the give back call for Guardado. Ball don't lie, but that wasn't a pen.
Someone new, they asked where they can stream the game.
Canadian, One Soccer, American Paramount Plus, or look up Score Live or He's Goal.
Yeah. If you don't have One Soccer or Paramount Plus, I mean, there are other ways. I'm not going to specifically say it.
I think
Ryan's been saying it. Yeah, Ryan's been saying it.
Probably should stop saying that the more I blow up, but what are you going to do? I'm just saying the names. I'm not putting the links.
If you Google Reddit soccer streams,
I think that's been nuked, though. That's why I'm saying
there's a website that replaced it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I bought ESPN Plus. I bought Paramount Plus. I bought Peacock. I'm doing it all legally now.
Oh, look at Davies go.
Come on. Shot. Damn it. Because there was once upon a time
take a
I was
chance,
breaking my
man.
back for streams.
Whoa! That's a foul.
But there was once upon a time I was breaking my back for streams.
Well, even now, I have DAZN, I have One Soccer, I have Sportsnet, I have TSN. And then, the Euro qualifiers come on, and I'm like, illegal's the only way. Any
Wait,
other
the
qualifier.
European qualifiers.
European qualifiers for the
On
most
DAZN?
part.
I thought they were on DAZN.
Not in Canada.
Oh, geez.
Because TSN owns the rights, because I think the rights are packaged in with the rights for the World Cup
But
final.
they don't want to show it.
But they don't want to spend the money
Even
to
on
show
TSN
it.
Direct.
They don't. Nope. Not showing it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
20th minute, 0-0. Still trying to do a little bit of commentary, but this is fun.
Yeah.
I like this one.
I'm liking this one. I know you do.
I run out of hours on StreamYard anyway, and I was like 6,000 subs, almost 7,000. I'm like, I need to take my opportunities.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, you do these on your own though more regularly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've been on Sons of a Pitch a couple of times. I'm on here.
Oh.
Sometimes I guess, but header.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't usually do the live match reactions usually because
I realize it's better for subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like you get more views off of them, so I'm just playing the game, you know?
Yeah. No, I noticed after you started doing them, you kind of rocketed past me there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but we both deserve to have a lot of subs.
Oh yeah.
You're like the hockey guy to my Steve Dangle.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you're the cooler, calmer guy, and I'm the one who's gonna scream all the time. Whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna scream.
You see, you say that I'm not gonna make it yet, but if Chris Armas loses his next game for TFC, I'm gonna make something a little special.
I mean, okay, I don't want him to lose to Orlando, and I sure as hell don't want him to lose to Nashville. I don't want to go there and be like, the two games I've went to, the Columbus and Kansas City game in 19 and 18, 18 and 19, were both 2-2 draws.
Oh, wow.
I want 4 points at least from this month. They should beat Cincy. If they don't beat Cincy, Armas better be out the next damn day. I don't care if they've won two, they drew Orlando, beat Nashville, or they drew both. If he loses to Cincy, get him out.
Yeah, 100%.
If he loses to Cincy, I can't do it no more.
It's just like...
And they're going to be getting a call, and TFC is going to be getting a call from a 618 number as soon as he loses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna somehow, seriously, I think I'd be a good manager for TFC.
At this point, I think anyone would be a better manager than.
But I really think my tactics are good. Like, I think my videos have proved that I'm good at like breaking down where they went wrong, what went right. Like, I think I know what this team needs, and I bleed red.
Well, did you see did you read the Quentin Westberg interview?
Oh, but they say it was lost in translation.
No, not that part. The part where he was like, we're a team of ball players, and we've brought in a guy who wants to play a lawn ball direct game.
True. Like,
and I thought...
I feel sorry for going after Vanny the way I did, but I wanted Sadi. But then I think he would have been a little bit more pragmatic and a little bit more defensive than Armas. But Armas is just stubborn.
Yes.
I don't think he has the nous that what I wanted. But maybe Patrick Vieira would have been a better choice.
Man, bring in literally anyone, man. Anyone else. They could have made Dwayne De Rosario the coach, and I would have been happier.
I love D-Ro, but I don't want to. That seems like a Lampard type move, to be fair.
I mean, let him manage somewhere else first, if he's going to do that.
Well, I mean, even Lampard managed a year at Derby, and then he got thrown out on his ass.
Yeah, well, the one thing about Lampard that I
love him as a player, but as a manager, he doesn't have it. I wanted Sarri to stay. I'm a Sarista, okay? I will always back Sarri.
Yeah, I didn't like Sarri as much, honestly. I didn't like Sarri ball partially because Sarri ball of Antonio Rudiger getting bored and deciding to launch it from 40 yards every once in a while didn't work.
Yeah, that was bad. But I'm more of an offensive football guy.
Yeah.
Like, I like defense. I think defense is needed. I'm not just going to sell out.
Yeah.
But I want to play more offensively. But I think for me, the difference is I think if it was me instead of Armas, I would probably do it on a more time frame wise. Because I know the team right now, they can't do it.
Yeah.
They should be more like, I mean, I'd stop the back passing that they did under Vanny that pissed me off all the time. But
yeah,
you have to do this in a way that's more over time. In the box, and they give it away.
Actually, interesting question. I was trying to debate back last year when the anti-Vanny crowd was really coming out. Is Greg Vanny or John Herdman?
I like Vanny more than John Herdman. Vanny has redeeming qualities, and he actually at least gets players to play for him to where they could play to the level of carrying him.
Yeah.
To a level, but Herdman, that dude is just, he just doesn't have that. Like, he's not, Vanny is a motivator. I think Vanny is a motivator.
Yes.
Herdman is like a corny dad, but he's not a good tactician either.
I mean, yeah.
If you're not good in one area, you better be great in the other. Vanny's not a great tactician, but he can motivate.
Herdman's just
players.
Yeah, and Herdman's kind of in the middle of both.
He's not a great motivator and a horrible and not a great tactician either.
I mean, well, look at the formation he put out today. He's trying to galaxy brain this.
What did I say? He Pep Guardiola'd it.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Pep's a fraud.
That's a hot take and a half.
Pep's a fraud. He galaxy brains every time in the Champions League. He can walk the league with a checkbook, but once he gets to the Champions League, every time he gets somewhere that's new, he galaxy brains it.
Yes, he does.
He hasn't won the Champions League in 10 years. He only could win it with Messi.
No, yeah, the fact that
City fans wanted him so badly last year.
Hold up. No, the fact that City hasn't won a Champions League,
that's a disgrace.
It's kind of like, especially given how much they dominated the league. And like, again, like I'm so happy that Chelsea won, but going up against, when you walked the Premier League, and then you get the 4th place team in the league.
Tuchel out tactics you 3 times in 1 month.
Yes.
And I love Tuchel. I think he's amazing.
He's fantastic.
I think he's the best manager Chelsea's had. And I love Sarri, so this is kind of heavy. But I think Tuchel's the best manager Chelsea's had in a while. Since the first Mourinho era.
For sure.
I like Ancelotti. I respect Carlo Ancelotti. Tuchel's better. I love Antonio Conte. Tuchel's better. Tuchel's better than 14-15 Mourinho.
Yeah.
He's obviously better than Scolari and AVB and Di Matteo.
The one thing with him though is, and this is the Chelsea longevity problem is a lot of managers come into Chelsea and their first half season is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then it's the season and a half afterwards where things start to fall. Like, even like Lampard, his first season, to take that team to 3rd.
For me, that team sucked, but he had the transfer ban kind of saved him. The reason that Chelsea team seemed good was because they overachieved. They should have finished 6th.
But that's the thing, is that they got there. And part of the reason why they overachieved is, and part of the reason why Lampard was fired was because at the end of that season, Christian Pulisic went God mode.
True.
And then
the restart, Pulisic was great.
He was one of the best players in the world for like a month and a half period after the restart.
Pulled his hamstring during the FA Cup final and hadn't been the same since.
That and then Timo Werner. If Werner scores, like,
they'd probably be 3rd, maybe
should have. And Lampard's not gone. That's the other thing too, is that Werner kind of came in
that fell too
over the top.
Early anyway. That I think he was on, but doesn't matter. It hit.
Yeah.
But for me, the thing is I don't think Chelsea, even if Werner scored like he did, they may finish 3rd. They may win the FA Cup. They don't win the Champions League. They needed Tuchel to do that.
I agree with that.
The draw may have been the same, but there was no way Lampard was beating Simeone. No way.
I agree.
And I don't think and he could have been, and if he beat Simeone by the skin of his teeth, he beat Porto, okay? He ain't beating Zidane.
No. Yeah.
Tuchel needed to be there. But I really think if anybody could beat the Chelsea sack race, it's Tuchel. Especially if he gets Haaland.
We'll see. Oh, Larea on the right. Let's come on.
Come on. David,
oh, nice ball.
David, hold.
Look at Davies.
Save.
No. That's such a bad shot.
I could probably done better.
Still 0-0 at the 30th minute.
Okay, I'm joking there. I'm an okay pickup football player, but I'm a winger, and I'm probably not that good. There's a reason I'm a YouTuber mostly. I play pickup, but I'm not good.
Same.
Like, the thing is when I really started to get into tactics and TFC stopped playing hoofball, where I live, St. Louis, it's a big football city.
Yeah.
So when I wanted to play, people were already better than me. Like, playing at 11, 12, picking it up, people are already great, whether it's school or club. So I was like, I'm probably not going to make it, or if I am, I'm a bench warmer. Because if I want to do something, I want it to do it the best.
Yes.
That's just me. I don't want to, like, but then again, I guess failure would have pushed me for the next year. But for me, I'm a guy who wants to do it right or not do it at all.
Yeah.
That's what did it. But I could have been a player if TFC weren't so hoofball when I was really young. But they were.
Yeah.
Like, I have to be enticed. Like, I was watching TFC during the Dikio era and the early D-Row era, the Miracle in Montreal, but they weren't great football until, the Aaron Vinter football wasn't great, but at least there was something different to it. They got to the Champions League semifinal.
Yeah. But they got the Champions League semifinal the same year where they had the worst season ever.
Exactly. They somehow, and then they got piped by Santos Laguna, but they somehow beat the LA Galaxy. And they had a great run in the Canadian Championship that year, too. They just couldn't do it in the league.
That was the Danny Koverman's worst team in the world year.
Now, I don't know why. I know why he said it, but he shouldn't have done it.
I still think it was the funniest ever when he said that they were the worst team in the world, and literally a week later, they win the Canadian Championship.
That was funny. I was like, yeah worst team in the world now, Danny.
Well, no, I love that. I remember, like, still to this day, I remember one of the newspapers had a headline. It was like, worst team in the world, but best team in Canada.
Hey, I'll take it. I'd take Aaron Vinter back at this point.
Yeah. I was looking, as of right now, Chris Armas has the lowest win percentage of any TFC coach.
Even worse than Mo Johnston.
I believe Mo Johnston had a 20%, and Armas is just below that.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you're worse than Mo Johnston, my God. But even though watching the games back in the early days was good, that book, Come On You Reds, by Joshua Cloak, it's amazing. Because it's nice to look in the backstage part of it.
Yeah.
So you still learn a lot, even if you've been a fan this whole time. You still learn a lot from that book. I've read it.
100%.
I did a school project on it.
Really?
It was a PowerPoint word class, and we had to do a PowerPoint teaching people about something, and I chose TFC. I really should have done it myself instead of a group, but there was my friend, and we were like, okay. I was like, we do TFC. We do one teaching about TFC. Like, okay. I'm like, suffice it to say, I did most of the work.
Yeah.
And this was the spring the Pozuelo came in, the Independiente spring. That was my grade 12 year. The Independiente Pozuelo spring.
Ugh. The Terrence Boyd experiment.
Oh, God. Oh, God. But the Panenka was at least in the PowerPoint. Like, we had to put videos there, and I put
thank God.
I put the Panenka in there. Like, it was, like, Mayish. So, like, they were still on a run at that point.
Yeah.
Like the day of my senior prom, my grade 12 prom was the day they played Orlando City in Orlando and won 2-0. Then they didn't win for 9 straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
and the night before my graduation was the game they played Vancouver in.
Yeah.
In place.
Ooh, Larea.
Come
Nice.
on.
He doesn't have the pace. I remember that 2018 season. I went to one game with my friend. I remember we were sitting.
Speaking of school memories that go along with TFC games, the night of my senior homecoming was the night we got eliminated against Vancouver. I was watching the game as I was getting my suit on for homecoming.
Oh,
that game that Josie got sent off, we were down and tried to come back and got eliminated from the playoffs mathematically.
yeah.
That was not fun. Like, I had to, like, be depressed but not show it.
Yeah.
How funny was – I hated 2018. I mean, 2018 was good at some points. Like, it was my first away game. They drew against Kansas City. They had the Champions League run. But other than that, the rest of the year sucked.
Yeah. I remember 2018, it might have been Canada Day. It might have been a different game. We were playing the New York Red Bulls. Yeah, against the Red
Canada
Bulls.
Day. That was like the Sunday before I went to Kansas City.
Yeah, that's Canada Day.
4th and then the 7th.
Yeah, I was at that game with my friend, and I was like, he doesn't really follow MLS that closely, so I was like explaining stuff to him. And the guy sitting next to us, after hearing me talk my friend's ear off for the whole first half, he turns to me and he's like, "You seem to know a lot about this. Why are we bad this year?" And I had to explain why.
Here we go. No, Oso, he got dispossessed. Hey, at least Oso's healthy.
Azorio's, I'm liking him this game, and I like
Osorio. I've always liked Osorio.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some people like against him, and I don't understand it. Like, Oso's always been good when it matters. Like, he may score in every game, but when it matters, he scores.
Was it Octavio Zambrano that just kicked him out of the team, or was it the guy before Zambrano?
I think it was Floro.
Yeah.
Benito
it was Floro. Yeah.
Davies!
Oh, yes! Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
1-0, 37th minute.
Davies from David puts it in. Uh-oh.
Is he crying or?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
what
no.
Oh, no.
Davies in behind. Shot. He got hit in the face.
No, he's good.
Shooting.
Uh-oh.
The hell? Wait. He shot, scored the goal, and he got hit in the face by the defender.
Oh, come on.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But Davies scores a goal. It's 1-0.
That was
cheap.
Oof. Oh, he tried to run. Frick. Hopefully that's not anything serious. We can't afford to lose
more
them.
of like a slap. But
Yeah.
that's good.
No, that was a big guy coming through and hitting him in the side of the head.
Oh, no. No. This is not what we need. I think the rest of the team could carry us through Haiti, but we don't need this.
No.
I'm sorry, but I gotta talk about it.
No giving the happy Haiti vibes again.
I don't want them either, but
hold on. Sorry, one
take
second.
it. I got you.
Hey, what's up, man?
TSG is taking a call. Davies scores a goal in the 37th, my friends. He's down. They're checking on him. I don't like what I'm seeing. He got hit by the defender as he was shooting. I'm not a doctor, so I can't. I'm a football blogger boy. I'm not a doctor, but he was running as he got hit. That could be a. I don't know. For me, I don't know. For me, I'm not so sure. There we go. Yeah, but for me, I'm not. We're still here. 26 people. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. 89 likes. Let's get it to 100. Davies scores. They're also checking the defender. 39th minute, 1-0.
That was our lovely host, Ryan LFC, giving me some instructions.
Yeah.
Or yeah, what's going on? Yeah, wants to make sure to remind you guys, keep liking the stream.
I said like, share, subscribe. You know what it
Yeah,
is.
like,
Tell
share,
all your
subscribe.
friends.
Subscribe to both of us.
Thank you. Tell all your friends.
Yeah.
You can
Davies is back up right now, which
He's
is
on the side.
He's going to the sideline though, but he is walking, which is a good
That's
sign.
Good sign. That's a good sign. For me, when it comes down to it, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. I don't do the thank you part much, but you know, because language, I'm thinking, you know.
Oh, is it?
I think it's sign language.
That is sign language. I just realized that now.
Yeah, I think that's what Dangle does it all the time. I don't know sign language. I just realized what it is because, you know,
yeah,
I watch Dangle all the time. Of course, like, I like comparing.
Oh, he's back on. Davies is back on the field.
Davies is back on. 37th minute, the 40th minute now. So we taking a short break at half, or am I going to have to?
Yeah, we can. We'll do a quick at the halftime. We'll do a quick little what we want to see for the second half, and we'll probably take a 5-10 minute break. Get back on for the second half.
Yeah, I still have like a part of a kebab I didn't eat before this stream, and it was a squeeze. It's like 3 pieces of meat, but
yeah,
I gotta eat, so I made a halftime snack.
Yeah, I gotta run off for
30 seconds and eat them. And get another Coke. Wait, hold on. We slam it for a goal. Slam it.
I'm not going to do it on stream, but when I watch the Canada games with my fans, we have a take a shot whenever Kyle Laren scores rule.
Didn't he score a hat trick in like one of the qualifiers?
Yes.
That one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he against Bermuda, he had a hat trick, and my friends were very upset with me for making a take a shot every time Kyle Laren scores.
Oh wait, no, Cavallini had the one against Bermuda, Mr. Fubar.
Yeah, Cavallini had a bad miss against Bermuda, but
then he scored a hat trick, and I was like, I was railing on him like for the first like the whole game, like Mr. Fubar, Mr. Fubar.
No, Cavallini had a hat trick
now.
Cavallini had a hat trick against the Cayman Islands, I believe.
Oh wait, he scored against Bermuda. He scored a hat trick against Cayman as well, and then he scored against Aruba.
Yes.
He scored in all 3, but he's still Mr. Fubar.
He had 2 against Aruba.
When he's on, when I call him Mr. Fubar, he scores. Seriously, like I reverse jinxed him.
That's actually play though. Reverse jinxed again.
I think he didn't score against TFC, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
I think it only works when he plays for the national team.
Yeah.
Because I think I called him Mr. Fubar in the Toronto-Vancouver stream too, just because.
Do you think Cavallini comes on this game? If just kind of with how it's going?
For me, I honestly think with a national team, if I keep slandering him, he's better than Kyle Laren.
Big challenge there at center as Zorio got taken down, but he's up.
Yep. We don't need any injuries. We don't need Oso to get hurt again for the third time this season.
The TFC doesn't need him gone either.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Canada could go without him for the next 2 games. That's fine. I don't need him out for TFC. I love Oso. I want to see him in Nashville too. He actually waved at me in Kansas City.
That's cool.
Like I was in, like at the start of the game, I bought tickets at the halfway line, and I went over while they were warming up, and Oso waved at me.
That's cool.
And then halfway through the game, like at halftime, we went up to where the inebriati was.
Ooh.
So, and there was almost a fight. All right. Not shocking, but like some Kansas City fans were talking trash, and they need the buffer row. It was fun.
Yeah. Suriname's left back already on a yellow. Hard tackle on Larrea. I got another warning from the ref. That could be
that shouldn't be. That should have been red. It's kind of like the Herrera thing. Like for me, if you get a yellow and it's like a really hard tackle, you shouldn't get a second warning after the yellow. For me, it should be warning, caution, red.
It
depends on how hard it is, but
yeah,
like Herrera or that.
Yeah.
Warning, caution.
Oh, now the guy's he's freaking on top of Larrea. They're like trying to rip the ball away from him.
for some
They're
reason.
like from a referee standpoint too, it's really hard to do to take a guy out of a match if it's not like incredibly obvious if it's an elimination game like this though. Like
But the
that's the one
Herrera
thing.
one against the USA, that was obvious. Hell, he should have been choke.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
should
know
have
how
been
you
gone.
get away with two things: studs into the chest, and then
Yeah. I have. Okay, good.
Boyan got it.
But there you go. That's the thing. They're trying to do the lawn ball over the D line, expose the weak center back line for Canada. Get Hasselbank on it.
This first half has not been the best.
No, it's been
good enough, but it hasn't been the best.
Neither team has been incredibly clean as of yet.
No.
3-minute stoppage time because of the Davies injury.
Yep. 48th minute.
Yeah.
I'm not a math guy. There's a reason I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I hate math. Like, I was straight A's and everything else in school, but math was like a B minus, C plus, maybe C at best. As long as I passed. And I was somehow in advanced classes.
Wow.
I don't know. O'Fallon was weird. It's
I know.
Oh yeah, you have a C plus. That's advanced. I'm like, and then the final year, my grade 12 year was advanced algebra 2, and they're like, you only have to take 3 years of math, and I'm like, yeah, I have 3 years. Can I take some? They're like, no, you have to take this.
Wow.
They didn't give me a choice. I'm like, but it's only 3 years of math. And at that point, I wanted to be a wrestler, not a YouTuber. So I was like, I'll be doing that. I think it was probably, they wanted 4 for the college thing, but I'm like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I wanted to be a wrestler. I love wrestling. I still see myself stepping into the ring at some point, but YouTube for now.
Yeah, get the YouTube channel hyped up. Get enough subs that you can get in as a celebrity match at some point.
Like Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
I want John Cena. I want Cena.
Hey, maybe you can get Logan Paul to switch to wrestling.
No, I don't want. Actually, no. I'd actually probably shoot on him. I'm not. That means actually punch somebody. That doesn't mean. That means actually punch somebody. Actually, that's actually a good idea.
So you can.
I want to knock out Logan Paul. Actually, I just box him.
I think a lot of people want to box Logan Paul.
Both of them.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Speaking of the Mayweather-Paul fight, I think Mayweather won, but...
Did you see, there was something going on Twitter where Mayweather actually knocked him out at one point and was holding him up.
Like, that's BS. I didn't get knocked. No, you looked like you got knocked out. He just kept you up. I've watched enough boxing. You got knocked out. He just got you. Trust me, I know.
That's the half.
And that's the half. 1-0 Canada.
Alphonso Davies with the goal. A great run on the left side, set up by Jonathan David, the man from Lille.
We have a comment. Somebody said, I heard O'Fallon. I'm from Belleville. Yeah, I live in O'Fallon. That's like 5 minutes away to like the south, Belleville, or maybe the east, but that's very close. Very, very close. I have a good couple of friends from Belleville too. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh no.
You heard right.
Oh boy. We got our first one soccer 2003 whatever, this thing can't be played error. Good job, one soccer.
Oh, you're talking about them screwing it up again. I was like, oh no, do we get a copyright strike for what you
No.
No, it's just them screwing up. Hey, at least it's halftime. I mean, I love to hear Christian Jack, but we're not going to hear Christian Jack, so...
If anyone was confused about what that was a reference to, last game
there was like 10 stoppages. I saw on Twitter. It was a madness.
For everyone, yes.
I had Paramount Plus, so I'm sorry. I didn't have to go through that. But
yeah,
man, that's the one bad thing about when I move to Canada. I'm going to have to use One Soccer, and I'm not looking forward to it for CCL or anything.
They're going to get better. They have to get better as it goes on.
You sure about that? It's
they have to.
Pose behind it. You saw what they did to the French league?
Oh, yeah.
You really think they're going to get better? I really shouldn't be saying this because I probably need all the openings I can get, but TSN ain't hiring nobody. And well, as long as I'm a freelancer, maybe I'll end up on all three. But
yeah,
if they fired KJ, what do you think what that means?
they're not selling any. Like, they're not going for it.
But then again, most of the things are ended up on One Soccer now. Like Sportsnet stopped with football. TSN only has MLS and Euros. And by then, I guarantee you that in the next couple of years, MLS is probably going to end up on One Soccer.
Yeah.
I don't think TSN's going to keep it.
I don't. TSN just likes to hold on to the World Cup and the Euro Cup. So that's the thing.
But then again, they need something that's not every 4 years. So maybe MLS stays there so they can like keep people going.
Maybe. I don't know.
But then firing KJ was just wrong. Like,
okay. Yeah.
I didn't like that. I love KJ. Like, KJ's just awesome.
Someone's asking, okay, what's going on? So on the comments
1-0.
here. Yeah, 1-0 at halftime.
Davies, 37th, halftime. Before the half.
Yeah, that first half, let's do a quick rundown and then we'll
You got the stats or you want me to pull those up?
Do you want to stream the stats actually?
I don't have the stats on here, but like computer wise, like I could read them. Like
actually, okay, I'll
you could throw them up on Google and I'll just read them.
Yeah, actually, let's see the Google stats page.
Like those are actually good though.
Yeah, the Google stats are good. The lineups are crud.
Yeah, like I always read the Google stats, and that's what I put in the book.
Uh-oh.
I got a book.
Wait. Because we don't have. Oh wow! Because we don't have Ryan, I don't know if I can shove the stats up.
You can't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shots are 7-5 for Canada, on target 6-1 for Canada, possession 64% for Canada versus 36% for Suriname, 306 passes for Canada to 167 for Suriname, pass accuracy 85% Canada, 78% Suriname, 7 fouls for each team, 1 yellow card for Suriname, no red cards, 3 corners for Suriname, none for Canada.
For me, this half has been kind of not great for either team. Canada started pretty good, but then they fell apart for like a good couple of minutes, but then they started waking up. Suriname, they pressed. Suriname's had their chances as well. But I think both teams, there hasn't really been a dominant side. I think the Davies goal was against the run of play for the most part. For me, I think it was against the run of play. I don't know about you, but I thought it was against the run of play. For me, it was a good break, but no team has really been dominant so far. The second half is going to make the answer to this. I'm comfortable, but I'm not sure. I could see, like, I wouldn't be shocked if a second half went completely crazy. Now, with a U.S. referee, it may not, but the second half could be a madness to a certain extent.
Yeah. The thing is, like, Canada, the chances that we are getting are definitely
good.
And it's showing the quality of our players. The issues is overall the game, the run of play hasn't been as much us as I think it should be.
Right.
And Suriname also have had some quality chances. They hit the crossbar early on in that
Bar down.
Absolutely fantastic strike, and then RYAN almost knocked it back into the own net.
Yeah.
That was
and then they didn't clear it for like a minute later.
Yes.
That was like the worst. That felt like a minute and a half of them just futzing around with a ball in the box. I'm like, this is old Canada. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so that's the thing is there have been some scary moments and some moments of a bit of shakiness for Canada for sure. So that's gonna have to go away in the next half. I think Canada needs to have more of the possession. They have to have more of the possession in the attacking half and the attacking third.
Right.
and just kind of, because we haven't had any real chances where it's been us controlling the play build up. Ironically, Suriname's had more build up chances, and we've had the more free flowing attacking chances.
Agreed.
So that's kind of where we need to change. I think we need to control the possession more. Yeah, and I think that goes back to the center backs and their ability to control the play.
Exactly. I'm hoping that Canada plays a better second half. They need to be way better. Way better.
Yeah.
But as it is, they've played, I wouldn't say they played a better game, but they've had the better chances. So looking at that, they should win this game. I'd say with the second half, I'm feeling like 3-1, but I wouldn't be shocked if it goes on its head.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't be. Maybe that's like the back of my head talking, but
I'm going to call a 2-0 scoreline. I think if Canada lets a goal in, especially if we let a goal in before we score, things will get real scary real fast.
Yeah. For me,
and this team's going to panic.
Yeah. If they let in a goal before like the 55th minute and it's like 1-1 or even right after they score a second, I'm not going to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Now but then the thing is, Suriname would have to score 2, 1 or 2. But I think Canada would score first in the half, but I could see them like having a bad howler of a chance given up by RYAN. That just make it a new game just like that. And 2-0 is not the best lead to have in the game of football. So you're asking for it if that happens.
Yeah, Canada needs the next goal. Like because there's going to be another goal in this game for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And Canada needs it to be us, and then they need to have like 5 minutes after the goal before they concede if they do.
Yeah.
Or else they're going to panic.
Oh yeah, and then that's great.
And the problem too is right now the only reason why we're up 1-0 is because we have Alphonso Davies.
And that was against the run of play. Even though David had the ball and he passed it, that was against the run of play. And Davies scoring that goal as he was getting ran into by the defender, the fact that he did that was superhuman. Nobody else. I mean, there are a good couple of people that would, but not on Canada. Like Pozuelo, he could probably do that. Akinola, I think he could do that. Josie has before. But on Canada, we don't have that guy besides Davies. And the fact that he went down kind of scared me for a second.
Yes.
Because we need him, because it's a quick turnaround. If they win this or draw and they go against Haiti, it's a quick turnaround. If he would have been hurt, I think Canada could handle Haiti over 2 legs, but without Davies, it's a little bit more iffy. So I'm glad he got up. I'm glad he was okay. I'm glad it was just a glancing blow, but he got hit. Which opens up the question, had he missed, would that have been a penalty? Because I don't think there was any ball to that.
In CONCACAF, I don't think it's a penalty is the thing.
I don't think there was any ball on that, though.
It should have been a penalty if he missed. But I don't know. That's a weird one.
Yeah, but it's CONCACAF, so yeah, you're right. You don't know, but...
Garrett Smith is saying, what are your picks to represent CONCACAF in the World Cup? Mexico, USA, and then either Jamaica or Canada in third. What do you think, Ryan?
I think Mexico, USA, Canada, and if Jamaica gets... I think Jamaica could get in from playoff or top 3. So we have 4 teams, all 4. But for me, USA, Mexico, Canada, and Jamaica. I think all 4 would be it. Taking another call. Give me a second.
Yeah, I was just about to read that one.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was saying. It's Lorene Garrett Smith's comment there, who was saying CONCACAF in the World Cup. Yeah, who were you saying again?
I was saying USA, Mexico, Canada, and Jamaica. But if Canada or Jamaica make the playoff, I think either of them win the playoff. Oh, they say there's only 4 minutes before the second half starts.
Yeah. If you want to run and finish your
I'll just get a Coke.
Okay,
I'll take a short break.
Yeah,
Run it.
You grab. I'll field some questions here. Mr. Primo Vision saying this is going to be 2-0 or 3-1 for Canada, which is ironically what we both said this scoreline was going to be. Garrett Smith again. What do you guys see from the U.S.-Mexico game? Can the U.S. make another run at the Cup? The U.S.-Mexico game was absolutely fantastic. That was a incredible match. I liked the U.S. in that game. They were a little shaky out at the front, but then they came back and did it well. Mexico missing the penalty at the end. That was just an insane matchup overall. The U.S. making another run. I am assuming you're asking about the Gold Cup. It is going to be B teams at the Gold Cup, especially for U.S. and Mexico. So for them, it's really up in the air. The Gold Cup for the U.S. It depends on the squad they pick. And it depends on how good the squad is. If they do pick a team that's closer to the A team, then they could do well. But if not, I don't know. Remember, guys, like the stream. Helps us with the algorithm. Keeps us going. Canada currently up 1-0 on Suriname. Let's see other questions here. Big Team 10, what sport you guys play? Well, right now, nothing because of COVID. I think Ryan was saying earlier about how he used to play some soccer. I play soccer and hockey at a low level, though, like house league.
Pickup,
exactly.
For me, it's pickup. I got some friends, but other than that, I'm not a...
Doesn't... Demo Dre 9. Why doesn't the Canada coach start Liam Millar? It's really weird. Liam Miller.
I like him, but I don't think he is a top striker yet. Maybe a winger or a cam, but I think we have better players. If this was like 10 years ago, he would be a starter. But I think we have players that are just better than him at this point.
Also, like, I want him to be good. Like, I want
him to be good too, but
he just hasn't like broken out yet. Like, cause he's played what now? 11 games for Canada, hasn't scored.
Yeah.
27 games on loan at Charlton Athletic this season, and he scored twice.
I was gonna say, y'all, while it's halftime, my channel link's in the description. So if you want to subscribe, it's right there. Go check it out.
And it looks like the second half is just about to start. I am going to run real quick and grab some more water.
I got you, boy. I got you. I'm going to have to start this one. I got it. But here we go. Second half about to start. See, he took his half. I took my half. Let's see what we got. Fresh God says, I want Canada to win. That's all we got there. Any surprises thus far from CONCACAF qualifying? I saw where Trinidad and Tobago got eliminated. Trinidad was really the only surprise. Haiti got through, which is what we expected. Let me check the tables as it is on every group. Let me check the tables on the group. We have live game, Cayman Islands, 1-0 Bermuda. That doesn't matter. Curacao drew Guatemala, which puts them through to the second round. Yes, that does. They scored more goals with the goal differential. El Salvador's winning over Antigua. That should put them through once that game is over. Canada is beating Suriname as we speak. Panama is beating the DR, which puts them through in Group D as we speak. No surprises besides Trinidad. No surprises besides Trinidad being eliminated as it is. For this.
Woo!
You good?
We're ready to go.
Love it. There we go.
Second half scenes.
But yes, there will be a substitution for Suriname. Number 7 for bring up the board. Does it really? But we have a substitution at the half. Suriname's jerseys remind me of the U.S.'s a couple of years ago.
Florian Joseph Zune from Rotterdam United.
Yes, he was a change. He started the last game, but didn't start this one.
Who's coming out? They even show it yet?
Nope. I hope they show it as soon as the timer comes back up, or the score bug. Come on now. CONCACAF is just World Soccer should be a little bit better, shouldn't they?
They have not said it yet.
Nope, but Joseph Zoon replaces at the start of the second half. Canada, the ball has been kicked off. That goes out for a throw for Canada. 45th minute. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. We're having fun here. This is honestly more fun than one I do myself. It honestly is.
Oh, it's a great fun time here.
Beast War for Joseph Zoon. That's the change. Beast War for Joseph Zoon.
TS, as a person from the US, I'm really liking how much Canada's improved over the past few years. Hope you guys
so they want more
qualify for the World Cup. Garrett Smith again. Any surprises thus far from qualifying? I saw Trinidad and Tobago got eliminated.
Look like, but it was only Trinidad is the only surprise. Curaçao's looks like they're going through. El Salvador looks like they're going through. The DR looks like they're going through. And who else? Well, oh wait,
Haiti's through.
Haiti went through. I was thinking about the Canada match. Like, we weren't just watching it.
Yes.
Sometimes that's what happens during one takes and live streams. Have a brain fart. I don't edit much.
No.
I just do one takers. Like, there was one time when you were asking how I got my video like up before yours when it was DC Toronto.
Yeah.
And I was like ranting and it should have taken longer. It was like a 20-minute video. Like when they did the double switch on the center backs.
Yes. Oh no.
That game. Like, I woke up at 9 a.m. Or was it 8 Central? Whatever. I woke up early in the morning to watch that match. Had been suspended for a day.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Like, I hated those morning matches for the MLS's back tournament.
Yeah, I know.
We got screwed. We got shafted.
And also, I was like, because I was reviewing those MLS's back games, I was like trying to schedule time off work so I could watch them. And because they kept getting like delayed and moved around and whatnot, I had to like
that sucked.
Muddling my schedule.
Yeah. Like, if I was doing the live, like, I kind of wish I was doing the live streams during MLS's back. I'd be a little bit higher than I am now. But I didn't know, because the first live stream I was on was the Atlanta-Toronto game with Sons of a Pitch. I didn't know that StreamYard was a thing until then. And then I found out, and I'm like, well, I'll just use it for the CONCACAF League, you know.
Yeah.
And here we are. Because the CONCACAF League.
Hey, the CONCACAF League is a magical time.
It's fun.
It's so
I'm like the only Canadian team to be in it.
Still, Larea trying to get by on the right here.
But here's my thing: it's only going to go till the fall of 2022 because of the expansion of the Champions League in 2023. So there's only 2 more. I want Forge to win the CPL this year to make it all 4 for Forge.
I want Forge to win the CONCACAF League once before it goes away. I think that would be.
I think they will. If they get a good draw, I think this is the year.
And well, this is the interesting is like on the CPL season is for Forge. First off, they're not training yet, and the season starts in
There's
like
only
less
3
than
weeks
3
away.
A and B, they're considering putting up. Cross in, good hit out by Borjan. Forge is wants to put in a good CONCACAF League run.
Yeah.
So those 2 things to me suggest that they might not take the CPL or be as hard in the CPL to beat this season.
As long as they make the playoffs, I'm fine.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Because there's playoffs, and I think there's 4 teams. I think it's now top 4.
David, no. Yeah, I think I'm not. Is it top 4? Or is it the first team gets a bye and then 2 and 3 finish?
Or maybe it's 3. But I think in an 8-team league, even if Forge took it easier, they'd still finish top 2 or 3.
Yeah, they should.
They're still that good.
And they got Borges back.
Oh yeah, Tristan Borges is back. Borges is gorgeous. ripping a little bit off of Gareth Wheeler.
Yes.
I wish Borges was called up. That would have been good.
The fact that Tristan Borges didn't make the U23 Olympic qualifying roster.
I was mad. I was like,
that move to Belgium really stunted him.
Like, for me, even then, he should have been on the U23 side.
Oh,
that was a good defensive play by Johnston.
Yeah.
Very
well run.
That's a foul. But for me, I think Borges, if they would have had him, I think he would have found his forge form in Mexico with the U23s. And I think they would have qualified. Because they wouldn't have lost to Haiti, or drew to Haiti, but it felt like a loss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think they would have beat Honduras. And they would have probably beat the U.S. had they gotten the U.S. I think they would have qualified for the Olympics had they had Borges. Like, Raposo's good. That team was good. I thought. That Olympic qualifying team was good, but they needed something else. Buchanan was great, but they needed somebody else, and that would have been Borges. Raposo was good. I liked the team, but it just wasn't good enough.
Yeah, I agree on that. Well, losing the TFC guys was really the dagger. Because of COVID.
Because Prizo and Nelson, I think Prizo and Nelson got called up to the U23s before.
I think Prizo, Nelson, Akello, Marshall Ruddy were all supposed to be there.
Yeah, I think that would have also helped. But I think with the CCL berth, the COVID thing, and trying to fit in the Canadian Championship, and just until they said, we'll move it and they'll play in the CCL anyway.
Yeah.
Really hurt. But if they would have been able to play, I think it would have made our fitness a bit better. Oh, here we go. Cross in. Right to the keeper. Shot. Pick up. Shot. Blow.
Oh!
How do you miss that?
Oh, come on!
Could have put it over him.
Laren right in front. Can't bury it.
Now that's old Kyle Laren. That's not Besiktas Kyle Laren. That's Orlando Kyle Laren. One of my friends has a Kyle Laren jersey, and they're not even an Orlando fan.
That's incredible.
Laren's last name is close to his first name. He just bought it. And I'm like, hey, dude, if Laren comes to Toronto, I got you. I'll buy you a Kyle Laren Toronto jersey because that would look better as well. Now, that's not going to happen, but remember 2018? It seemed like it was possible.
I think he always wanted to go to Europe. Like, he basically forced that move.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it seemed like it was possible that Toronto could have got Kyle Laren going into 2019.
Yeah.
Honestly, we should have, because I like Josie, but keeping him has turned out to be a net negative.
Yeah, it has.
Kyle Laren, and I like Io, but I think Kyle Laren would have been better than Io Akinola is right now.
100%.
So that was kind of a mistake, but...
Yeah. Question from Marble Runman 12. Who do you think should come off for Cavallini?
After Kyle Laren missing a shot like that, Laren.
I was just about to say Kyle Laren.
You can't get not punished for that. I don't want to say punished, but you can't get shown that you're going to get more time on the pitch after missing a point-blank tap-in like that.
Oh, fuck! Oh, sorry.
Sorry, but if this, I don't know if this is PG or not. I mean, he's at least getting monetized. I'm not, so...
Sorry about that one.
YouTube is a little bit finicky, so... Yeah, if you get demonetized for that,
Suriname got a nice little break, and we all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
Yes, we do. I mean, I went, you remember that Cruz Azul game, the first leg? I don't know if you watched the stream, but the whole set, the 30 minutes of the second half after we went down 3-1, I was going sailor. I was going sailor mode.
Yeah.
I was going sailor mode. I am, when I'm not on camera, I am a sailor mouth. Heavily.
Honestly, same.
You're not as bad as me. I guarantee you that. But then again, I didn't slip, so maybe.
That's my first on-camera slip-up. So
I really, honestly, if I get demonetized once for cursing whenever I get monetized, I don't care. I don't think they'll comb through a live stream either. But if I gotta make my point, I'm gonna make my point. Like, unlike Steve Dangle, I'm not afraid to curse on video.
Hey, he does on the podcast.
I know, but I'm talking about on video. Like, he stopped doing that like around LFR, what, 10?
Something like that, yeah.
And even then, it's just been soft stuff.
Who?
I mean, even then, he never went that far, but
No.
I don't think I go that far, but
Davies can walk around 4 guys,
come on,
maybe.
Man.
Yes! Yes!
Eustakio.
Oh, this
Eustakio
guy.
at least kept it in. I think I'm saying that right. Eustakio?
Thanks. Astachio.
Eustakio. Okay, yeah, I've kind of...
No, Astachio.
I've been calling him Eustakio for years. I think it's because that ESPN game they had, like when they played the U.S., I think Healy or something called him Eustakio, and I'm like, well, if he's British, he must be right.
Some of the names are the pronunciations, like the back and forth on Miller versus Millar.
I know it's been Miller forever.
Yeah.
But it's spelled like Kevin Millar, so at first I had that pause, but when I realized it was Miller, I'm like, okay, when it's Liam, it's Miller. When it's 1-5 on intentional talk, it's Millar.
And my favorite one right now, which I think we're still debating, is the pronunciation of Theo Corbianu or Corbianu, or however you want to say it.
I like Corbianu.
I like Corbianu.
I think Corbianu is right too.
I was talking to my friend.
But I think I've been flicking around it. I said Corbianu. I think in the stream, the last game, I was like saying it all the ways, at least once. But I think I fell on Corbianu. Like
it's Romanian, I believe. But I was talking to my friend about the pronunciation of it. And he was saying that there's nothing that can make the Bianu sound that he knows of. So he says it's Corbinu.
So Corbinu, okay. My mind is going to melt.
Yes.
Come on, shoot.
He's wide. Round.
Shoot. Cross, saved. This goalkeeper is standing on his head.
He is.
Free kick, Suriname in this.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Davies was double teamed and still was able to get around to get a
there, but okay, sure.
Alphonso Davies, just all these teams double team him.
I mean, I don't blame him. Did you
see it
Mexico,
never works.
Did you say Mexico triple team Pulisic?
I did not. I missed that part.
There was like a picture of Mexico triple teaming him. Like on Twitter. Like somebody tried to compare him to freaking Gerrard. Like there was a picture of like players getting like triple teamed and quadruple teamed, and they're just running through them, and they put Pulisic with them, and I'm like, oh god. Like I like Pulisic, but don't.
He's not there yet.
No way. Like Pulisic's not where Gerrard is. He's not where Pirlo is. They put Pirlo in there.
Oh, David!
There.
David!
Go!
Yeah!
Jonathan!
David!
Yeah! 58th minute, Jonathan David.
As they say in the French league, David!
Yeah! There you go. Get in.
First goal was David to Davies. Second goal, Davies to David. And also for Jonathan David. Can we just take a moment here? Hold up. Let me double check my stat on this one.
58th minute, 2-0. Watch. I think, it was Davies to David. David makes the run. What a great shot. Ah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
For Jonathan David, that is now 13 goals in 14 appearances for the national team.
I mean, it is the French league, but we'll take it. It's the French league and a game against Suriname. Or are you talking about like nationally?
Nationally, 13 in 14 games.
Why do I think by the end of the octo, he's going to overtake Di Rosario?
I think, okay, so Lucas Cavallini right now is 6 goals behind Diro. Laren, I believe, is at 14 or 13.
Yeah.
Laren, David, and Cavallini are
Can
all
overtake
within
Diro.
striking distance of Diro. And Alfonso Davies is also at 9 now. He could do it too.
Like, wouldn't it be nice if, like, before the 2022 World Cup, if they made it, they'd all overtake? Or how about they're, like, 1 goal away, and then, like, in the World Cup, at least one of them
does that.
Hero in the World Cup.
Well, I that would be insane. I think Cavallini could do it this year.
He could.
Like, because think about it. We have the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
So 3 games in the Gold
Canada
Cup.
Have their A team at the Gold Cup.
Oh yeah.
No,
maybe.
I think Canada's going to send their A team.
I guess
they see the opportunity. I think they'd send their A team.
Is there crossover between the end of the Gold Cup and the beginning of the European season?
August 1st is the end of the Gold Cup?
Yes.
So it's like right there.
Let's see. Not bad.
July 10th to August 1st.
I'm pulling up the Bundesliga start date.
Like I know that Chelsea doesn't want Pulisic to go to the Gold Cup.
The Bundesliga starts on August 13th.
That's going to be a crunch. Like,
yeah,
that they trust Davies to be good enough without having a preseason. But if he's playing in the Gold Cup, does he really need to play in friendlies?
No. Triple substitution here for Suriname.
This is something I didn't expect to see. Triple sub.
No, I did not. Sub. Well, they're playing on it. Who are they putting on here? 11?
Leerdam off for Danker-Louis.
Danker-Louis on.
Are they going to show the other 2? Hasselbank off for Vrede.
Hasselbank off. That's
He's off. Malone for Convalius. Hasselbank off, though. That's bold. That's bold.
That is a bold one. I'm a little shocked. He's a guy
who that if I was Suriname, but I'll take it. But that's bold.
He hasn't done very much tonight, so I can see the
reason. He's still one of the best goal scorers in this round.
Yes.
You can't, unless you think that you're going to get 2 scrappy goals or 3 scrappy goals without him. Ooh. I mean, I know it's Canada's defense, but unless you're putting in someone with better hold-up play, I don't know what you're thinking. There you go. That's a foul. Free kick. That was advantage.
Wow.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, you know what? Daniil Henry plays strong.
Yeah. Sometimes to his detriment. I like Daniil Henry. Don't get me wrong, but there are times that even though he's Canada's best center back and I trust him the most, there are times where I ask, what the hell were you thinking?
Yeah.
And that's been a long time. Like when he was at TFC, even when I watched him play in Vancouver, I was like, dude, remember that time he had the own goal in the Canadian Championship? Like, I clowned him, saying, he's one of our own, he's one of our own, Daniil Henry, he's one of our own.
Hey, that's secret agent Daniil Henry right there.
Like, we needed that. I mean, we're still going to win the second leg anyway, had it stayed the same.
Yeah.
I think we still would have won on aggregate anyway by like 2 goals, even if that didn't happen.
I was at that second leg game. That was a That was a crazy one. When Giovinco scored
got
that
a
header, I lost my mind.
I
when
didn't
he scored
expect
the
that. I'm
header.
like, wait, did he score a header? What? I'm taller than him, but like 2 inches. I couldn't score a header. I had a ball, but that's just me.
I want to apologize for everyone on my Snapchat contact list that I spammed that night, but Sebastian Giovinco scored a header, so you all needed to know.
I would have done the same. And if I ever go to a CCL match, wait, no, I'd probably be in the inebriati end, so I probably wouldn't be able to spam people. Oh wait, but after I get out and I'm on the street, I'm spamming you then.
Davies.
I'm spamming you then.
Oh, double sub coming out here.
Double sub Cavallini for Mark Anthony K for Jonathan Osorio, and Lucas Cavallini is coming on for, I hope it's Kyle Larin, but Oso's off.
Oso had a good game, I think.
Yeah, Oso had a good game for sure. Yep, it is Kyle Larin for Lucas Cavallini.
Kyle Larin, little disappointing here.
Which it should have been.
Yeah. A little disappointing for Kyle today.
I mean, how do you miss a sitter like that? All you have to do is pop it a little bit over. Just a little bit higher. Went into his foot. 65th minute. This has been a really quick game, honestly.
It has.
I'm comfortable right now.
I like so far this half. Well, I like Kay. He's a more sound defensively option.
Yeah, I think you need to make that sub. I don't like to see it because I'll always defend Jonathan Osorio, but for defensive reasons, you need to make that sub for Mark Anthony.
Yes.
Kay. You need to make that sub.
Davies
what I wished it was Ustakio. I'm just going to stick to it.
Ooh. Davies picks up a yellow card.
Davies gets a yellow. Oh, boy. So, I don't know if that carries over to the two-legged tie.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. If we lose Davies.
One yellow gets him. Because CONCACAF has the freaking most hard yellow card accumulation system. Like, it seems in every competition, if you get 2 yellows before the semifinals, you have to be suspended for a game.
Yeah.
Like, that's harsh.
But also, like, for short competitions, I get it.
Yeah, like the CCL.
Yeah. Ooh, David running on here.
But I have to say it, that's the reason we lost to Cruz Azul in the first leg like we did. Because Richie Correa had the yellow card accumulation from Leon.
Yes.
Had Correa played, I don't think we may lose, but it would probably be 1-0. 1-1 draw. I don't think we would have lost like that.
I just wanna point out right now, at this moment, One Soccer just announced the Verd for Hasselbank substitution. That happened time ago.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
My phone just went into low power, or went to 20%. I gotta put the charger on. Yeah, I'm using my phone. We know what we do. Got it.
Ooh, Cavallini with a nice tackle, but
it's a long
back.
It's a long charger, so let me thread this through. Yeah, it's good. I think that's yeah, I'm probably going to have to deal with that. Yep, okay. There's a little bit of a crack in there, like always. But it's still working. It's just, like how iPhone chargers do.
That's a pen. Is that a penalty?
That should have been a pen, but I don't think so.
David taken down after great moves
69th
by
minute.
Davies.
69th minute. Let's see where we are. 12 watching. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. 76 likes. 600. I'm at 600 subscribers now.
76 likes. Crank it on up to 80, boys and girls.
Like it. Come on. I wonder why it dropped, because it looked like it was at 90 for a while.
Sometimes YouTube does that.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was just saying.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with Gareth Wheeler. I think that was a penalty.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, push on. No. Okay, David
Yeah.
almost stole it. I'm liking this half a lot more from Canada.
Yeah, same here. Way
Uh-oh. As I say that, Suriname gets a break. Oh my gosh.
What? Did it get cleared? It doesn't.
No, he knocked it over.
It went over. Oh.
As
Over.
I say that.
Good cross. That could have been the greasy one that I was just talking about. 70th minute. How? Come on. And Alistair Johnston it went off his foot.
Ugh.
Could have done better.
And then Scott Kennedy on the other side. I didn't like his defending there. He's on the wrong side of the attacker.
Kennedy was the reason.
Just some
Kennedy
luck
was the
there.
reason that one went bad.
Just some luck is the reason why.
I told you about Kennedy.
I liked Frank Stirring last game. I think we see him in the next round if we move on.
He's good. I was saying that I think he's the answer when it comes to our center back problems, at least for the other pairing. I like Stephen Vittoria. I like Vittoria, but I like Stirring. I really like Stirring. Like, he looks really good. I like Stirring. I really do.
Stirring looks solid. He's nothing too special, but he's solid.
But that's what we need.
Which is exactly.
I'd rather have somebody solid than somebody, who's a fool.
Yes.
But
I mean, I'd rather have Fikayo Tomori, but
he actually could switch.
Can he still?
Yeah. They said he could switch.
Because he did play in the Nations League for England.
No, it was a friendly, I think.
I'm pretty sure it was the Nations League. Let me double check that though.
They said he could switch. KJ said he could switch. They all came out with it, but he can't take. But the thing is, he can't take a call up from England until the end of 2022, like right before the World Cup.
Oh, it was a Euro 2020 qualifying match for Tomori.
Yeah.
I think though there's like the new rule where they're implementing a new rule where if you make like less than 3 appearances before you're 21, you can switch. Yeah.
Which I think that's what saves us, I think. If I'm not mistaken. But
however, at Milan, he is playing himself back into the conversation to the English national team.
Oh,
that's a foul. Oh, he's still back up. Oh,
yes. What a play, Jonathan David, for number 3, doing the Mr. McMahon walk. Because Suriname has no chance. No chance in hell. You got.
Davies literally taken down, fouled, gets back up with the ball on his feet. Passes it to David, and Jonathan David now has.
What a play. And it went off the defender's feet. What a shot by David.
David is back up to scoring at a goal a game pace for the Canadian national team.
I love it.
Is Jonathan David the greatest goal scorer in Canadian history?
I love D-Row, but yes. I love D-Row, but it's Jonathan David.
Yeah, we were saying, can Cavallini pass it this year? I think Jonathan David might have a better shot.
Didn't I say that? Do you know that D-Row followed me on Instagram?
That's incredible.
Like, I was on his live stream during like the European Super League thing, and I was talking about my thoughts on it. Like, he brought people on and basically told him how I was a Toronto fan because he heard my accent. He's like, "That's not a Toronto accent," the whole story and all that. So I was like, "You're one of my favorite players growing up."
That's incredible.
Was my favorite growing up, I should say. So yeah, he followed me. He's like, "I'm a fan of you too," and he followed me on Instagram. Like, that was awesome.
That's incredible. D-Row's just been great. Still the TFC ambassador.
I love D-Row. Like, he's just awesome. Like, D-Row's just awesome.
Marble Run Man 12. Alphonso Davies is insane. Yes, he is.
Yes. Alphonso Davies, and this is why he's the best player in CONCACAF. You don't see Pulisic doing that.
You saw Pulisic doing it for 2 months when he went in God mode.
Yeah, but Davies.
But since then,
um,
Davies is always in God mode, and that's the difference.
exactly, but he needs to be in God mode for Canada. So,
Well, I've been saying is if Davies wants to, he can carry this team to Qatar on his back.
luckily, we don't have to have that yet.
No.
This team is actually good besides him. Like 2019, we were a little bit hyped. We thought they were good because of Davies. But recently, things have panned out to the way that it isn't just Davies anymore.
No. The emergence of Richie Larea, ginormous for this team.
Jonathan David as well.
Jonathan David.
Even though he was good at Ghent, it was really when he got to go to Lille.
Oh, Davies again around the player.
David.
Centers up, David.
Four.
Oh.
That could have been four.
David tried to lay it off for Mark Anthony Kay, loses it. Off of a
shocked.
Fantastic run.
Yes. Penalty. Dogso. Penalty.
Oh, yeah. That's a pen.
Cavallini taken down. Penalty. 4. This could be 4. Dogso. Easy as you want to call it. That's a pen.
We were talking about Canada getting nervous here. I think the pressure is cracked Suriname here.
Yep. Dogso. No ball. Ball was rolling away. That's Dogso.
Yeah.
Easy.
1-on-1, Cavallini.
That's got to be a yellow. That's got to be a yellow for the keeper as well. That's a penalty and a yellow. At least. And it got Suriname, not Canada, the pressure. And David's going to go for the hat trick. Jonathan David's going for the hat trick. Come on. Can I do the goal call for this one if he scores?
Go for it. I think you're ahead of me anyways, so take the goal call.
Hold on. They're dealing with this defender powwow at the box before they go with a call, let the whistle go. Goalkeeper gets on his line. Here we go. The whistle is about to be blown. Here they go. Jonathan David runs up slowly, takes it, slots it in. Goal, 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 Canada. Jonathan David, 4-0. Easy as you like. That's a hat trick for Jonathan David.
15 goals.
And by the way, 59, 73, 77. Isn't that like 15 minutes?
Yeah. Oh.
Here we go.
Ryan, you're back.
What up, man?
I'm back, man. I'm back. What's up, guys?
Jonathan David
just scored a penalty.
David
What's the
just
score
scored
now?
a penalty.
4-0?
Hat trick, make it 4-0 Canada.
This show me that Suriname not good. They don't play a competitive team.
No.
You hearing me?
I told you they were overrated. I figured they were overrated.
We say they're not good. They're not good enough. They're overrated.
Like they hype themselves, but they have talent, but they are overhyped. Let's put it like that. They hype themselves.
They are definitely better than anything else we faced in this round.
Exactly, but that's still not much.
They're still not like they're definitely top 15 in CONCACAF. I don't think they're top I don't think they're much higher though.
Yeah, they're not top 8, and they're sure
No.
it's not top 6.
Wow. So that means people overrating them then.
Yeah, because they were like, they're great. They're doing great. I think they gave them more of a shout to get through the group, but Suriname did fall apart in the last 15 minutes. You want to give or take 15 minutes?
Yeah.
They fell apart hard.
They made the trip. They panicked. They made a triple substitution. They took off Hasselbank, and it just didn't work for them.
From there.
Yeah, and well, that was the start of them panicking. We were saying that if Suriname scored, we were afraid Canada was going to panic, and instead Canada scored first, and Suriname panicked.
Exactly.
And they fell apart.
So this is the Canada you want to see going into Haiti.
This second half, if this Canada that we see in the second half, yes, goes in against Haiti, that's the Canada has a shout.
Especially the away leg at home, or I should say home. In the U.S., no fans. I think Canada would win the home leg. The away leg, even though Haiti didn't have any fans, they were in their ground against Nicaragua.
Yeah.
So with that said, you want to see that you could see even the fans could come out to the bus for Canada. You heard about Belize, Haiti. They could come to the bus. They could try to terrorize the players. It's still a home field advantage. But I think with a U.S. game for the home leg for Canada, they would win that. It just depends on how far it goes in the first leg, which will be the away leg. The away leg is the first leg. So it looks like that for every tie. Triple sub for Canada. Atakugbe.
First off, Buchanan's in for Larea.
Buchanan in for Larea. Atakugbe's on, and I think
David off for Wotherspoon.
David off for Wotherspoon, and Atakugbe as well is on.
I thought Suriname going to give Canada a big test, but that means they are overrated. People give them too much credit.
Expected it to be.
Alfonso Davies off for Atakugbe. So it looks like Canada has decided that they have enough. Yeah. Canada's decided that 4 goals is enough. They're taking off Davies and David.
I mean,
the Avengers music is going away.
Well, they have Suriname would have to score 5. You think they're doing that in 10 minutes plus? No.
That's just saving those guys. You know you have Haiti on Saturday. Yeah,
Tuesday.
And Tuesday, so you take them off early. Make sure that nothing sketch happens because you know it's Concacaf. A losing team can get rough in the end.
Yeah,
you just want to avoid
with the American ref.
Yeah. Ooh, we got a bunch of subs. Jamie Ricketts saying their keeper is trash. Boss Kings. If Canada was playing at BMO Field, it would be loud as F. I agree. If this game was at BMO, man,
it would be like 7.
Yeah,
like they would have been broken. You saw they got broken with no fans in a neutral ground. BMO Field with Inebriati and the Voyagers, it'd be 7. Easy.
Yeah.
So Canada playing Haiti on Saturday, right?
Yes.
What time?
We don't know that yet.
That's announced yet.
The time ain't announced. It's just the tie order.
That's going to be a revenge game, man. We need to get revenge from them. For the last game, we need to take revenge. We need to get revenge from them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they will. I really do. This Canada team is better than the 2019 Canada team, and Haiti's not as good as the 2019 Haiti team. They still have Etienne. I think they still have Nazan, right?
I'm not sure.
But I know they still have Etienne. Etienne scored today. I like Derek Etienne, but he's not that good. Cross in. Mark Anthony K can't get to it. Samuel Piet puts it up for Wotherspoon. Cavallini. Atakugbe. Wotherspoon.
They still have Haiti has Nazan.
Cross! And that's going to go straight to the defender.
Shout out though to who's the guy that we want? Jems Jeffrard on the Haitian national team who plays for Halifax Wanderers in the CPL.
No runners up. They're a good team though, Halifax. They're sneaky good. I like Halifax.
Halifax has been building something. I'm excited to see how they turn out this year.
I'm kind of York for me kind of seems like they're going to fall off. Like they were challenging, but I don't think York. They've kind of rebuilt.
Yeah.
I don't like where York is going. I think Ottawa is going to be a contender this year. I like what Ottawa's doing.
I agree with that.
Ottawa. Getting Telfer. Telfer's good for the CPL. I didn't rate him as a Toronto player because people were acting like he was the next big thing.
Yeah.
Like when he made his debut, but he only could score 1 goal and got 1 assist for the main team and only got 2 and 4 for TFC2. And people were hyping him up like he's the next big thing. I'm like, no. Oh, wait, no, he got an assist against Kansas City when they recalled him that one time, too.
Yeah.
So 1 and 2, actually. And he did earn that penalty for Vasquez against Columbus, the game they blew a 3-0 lead in.
Ooh. Adekugbe on a run.
Adekugbe, no, that's to the goalkeeper.
No. Tajon Buchanan. What are your thoughts on rumors that he might be making a move to the to Europe?
Oh, he's gone in the winter at worst. He could be gone in the summer, but I definitely think the winter he's gone. No, I don't know where he's going, but it would probably be somewhere mid-level, mid-table in the top 5. I could totally see that. I think he's good enough for that. Like maybe in Everton.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect for Tajon, is Everton or Villa. I'd love to see him at Aston Villa.
Ooh, speaking of Tajon, here he is down the right side. He's been looking he looked really good against
Waterspoon. Falls back to Tajon.
Oh.
But him with Aston Villa, I would love that because I have a soft spot for Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Tajon with Aston Villa. That would be great. Him, Buendia, Grealish, Ollie Watkins, like that's a good team. That's a top 7 team. Seriously.
Yeah. He was really good against who did we just play? Why am I Aruba, thank you.
He was also good against El Salvador's U23s.
Yes. And the U23 team, he was it. He was fantastic.
He was the best player. Yeah.
He was our only good player at the U23 tournament.
Here we go. Here we
Cavallini to K.
K. Shot. Cavallini over the bar. Mr. Fubar. No.
Those are the
That's Mr. Fubar.
Cavallini does that sometimes. I don't like. He misses sitters. He scores a lot, but he does miss some sitters.
That's to Rose Ed. That's into Rose Ed. Oh boy.
Jamie Ricketts, yes, overrated. They cannot beat Jamaica.
Hope you're talking about Suriname.
Suriname, I believe. Is that about Suriname?
Like, I really think if Canada's A team plays Jamaica, it's going to be a good game, but I think Canada would beat Jamaica.
You sure? I don't think so.
I think it would be 2-1, but it would be close. But I think Canada.
I think Jamaica, bro. They have most of their players playing. Some of them play in the championship. Some of them play in the Premier League. On paper, Jamaica have a better team than Canada. We have the best goalkeeper in Concacaf. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you have a way better keeper than Canada, even when it's Dane St. Clair. Yeah, Andre Blake is that man. Andre Blake is that man.
Andre Gray that play for Watford, now going to play in the Premier League.
Really good.
Andre Gray, you have Leon Bailey.
He's good, yeah.
You have Shaman Nicholson. He's very good. You have Ravel Morrison. I think he's one of the best midfielder in CONCACAF. So, yeah, I think
Taxi Lawrence.
Taxi Lawrence. You have Albert Powell. This Jamaican team is frightening, bro.
They are
I'm telling you.
Good.
We have Kevin Stewart. We're going to get Kevin Stewart too. So we have Daniel Johnson that play for Preston North and inside the midfield left foot. If Jamaica play Canada, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a very good game. You know?
It'll be a great one. I'd love to see it.
Canada, Jamaica, World Cup final.
It probably could also happen in the Octo too. If Canada qualifies, it will happen in the Octo. Home and away.
Yeah.
Bobby Reed.
Oh. We have a lot of players, man. So Canada better watch out.
I can't wait. I think that's going to be a good tie. A good game and then a good World Cup qualifying home and away. That'll be fun.
I think what would be fun is a Canada-Jamaica World Cup qualifier at BMO Field.
Oh, like half of it's just Jamaicans and the other half is Canadians.
Yeah.
Like that would just be amazing.
Yeah. One side red and white, then the next side green.
Reggae Boyz.
Reggae Boyz.
I wonder who Tribal Rhythm Nation is going to support.
Yeah.
Because Tribal Rhythm Nation is based off the West Indian Jamaican culture, so
most of Jamaican people in Toronto.
Yeah. Which is why Patois is basically the second language in Toronto.
Yeah?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Hector isn't good, in my opinion.
Hector, play for Fulham. Not really good.
I think that's just because he plays for Fulham.
No, he have some few bad games for Jamaica. How many minutes leave in the game?
We're 3-minute stoppage time.
This game is almost over. Canada's about to get out of the first round.
So when they play 80, we're going to what next? If we beat 80.
If they beat Haiti, that just is into the octagonal. There's 3 ties. There were 6 groups. There's all the group winners. There's Group A versus Group F, Group B versus Group E, and then Group C versus Group D. The winners of those ties go into the octo with the 5 teams who've already qualified, which Jamaica, USA, Mexico, Honduras, and Costa Rica already qualified. So Canada would be in the octo if they win that tie.
If they beat 80?
Yeah.
That's massive.
And then between the start of the octo and the end of the ties and the start of the octo is Gold Cup.
Yeah.
Gold Cup or the octo starts in September. 3 games in September.
Yeah, 3 games. And it's going to be close to like the rest in between.
Yeah. Adekugbe on the run. Centers.
Missed.
Oh, Walter Spoon bounces it. Yeah, the octo games, because they increased the number of games in the international windows to 3 competitive games for the condensed schedule.
So like September has 3, October has 3. Wait, I think September
is 3, October is 3, November is 2.
And then next year, so 3, 6, 7, 8, and then the other 6 is next year. 3 and 3 January, March, and then the playoff if they're top 4.
Yeah.
We're going to be busy.
Boss King, where is
Oh, come on, King.
At least we. I don't want to write down full time yet because I still could score one more.
We bring in the Gold Cup. TNT.
I think it's one soccer.
TSN bringing the Gold Cup. Yeah, it's going to be one soccer. So, one soccer, which is also what the World Cup qualifiers are playing on right now. $70 for a year. It's honestly, as far as streaming services go, pretty cheap. Yeah, you also get every Lille home game. You get some 2 Liga MX games a week, some other stuff. In terms of honestly, CCL? I like one soccer. Yeah, CONCACAF Champions League, and I believe CONCACAF League.
Yeah, CL and CCL are both there. And that's full time. 4-0. Canada. They go on to the second round. I mean, it was obvious since like the 73rd minute, but we'll take it. We didn't screw up.
Okay, Haiti.
It's time for Haiti. It's time
for a comeback.
You're next.
We don't have Godinho anymore.
Yeah, he's gone. It's Larea now. Yeah. It's gonna burn you.
That's the thing.
Fire upon you, Haiti.
Can Haiti beat a Canada that doesn't have
Godinho?
Oh
wait, but he played with the U23s, and he actually wasn't that bad.
No, he wasn't.
He actually wasn't bad.
Boss King says he's moving to Toronto. Better see you at BMO Field, mate.
I'll be in Toronto in the next 3 to 5 years, I bet.
Hey, I'll see you at BMO Field too.
3 to 5 years. That's what I bet. So probably at this point, like 2.5 to 4.5. But hey, we're gonna make it. We're on our way. I know we're on our way.
Unfortunately, I'm temporarily moving away from Toronto.
Where are you moving?
I'm gonna be in Edmonton for school for the next year and a bit.
Ooh. Oh, so you're transferring to a school in Edmonton?
I'm going for grad school. I just graduated
undergrad. A lot of Torontonians who like when they go to school, they go to Edmonton or Alberta.
Not that many. Mostly Albertans coming here.
Yeah, but I've seen a couple of people on Leafs Twitter, like, go from Toronto to Alberta, because I know one of my really close mutuals do, and then somebody else that we really don't like around these parts.
Yeah.
There too. Or at least I don't think I like, but it may just be a total fabricated situation,
Yeah.
Long story, we don't need to talk about it. Long story, we don't need to talk about it. If I do.
Rayshawn Burke is asking, is One Soccer streaming behind or is it right on time when streaming? Usually it's been right on time for me.
I was right on time with Paramount Plus. He was behind. So.
However, in the first half, we were at the same time.
Yeah, but you were a little bit behind. Like the penalty, so.
Yeah, in the second half, I was like 5 seconds behind. So that was interesting.
That ain't much. Like, honestly, when I'm on ESPN Plus, it's been a little bit behind.
Yeah.
People are like, it's behind. I'm like, yeah, I can't do nothing about that. The Wi-Fi sucks here.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, in Canada, all you got is One Soccer. So it's solid.
Solid.
And the other thing too is it's not like if you're watching on TSN and like people are watching it on like physical cable, then you're watching it on TSN Direct or whatever, and then like you're behind if you're on TSN Live online. Yeah. Everyone in Canada is watching it on One Soccer, so you're not behind anyone else.
Exactly.
So
unless I'm watching one of my watch-alongs and Paramount Plus, maybe a little bit ahead. Who knows?
Yeah, One Soccer is the only way to watch it on watch it on TV. It's streaming in Canada. Paramount Plus in the US. Yeah. Really, the only way to get onto TV is you gotta Chromecast it. So
I have it on Fire Stick.
Or Fire Stick, yeah. So post game comments. Ryan, what do you think of the whole match?
The second half was way better, but Suriname definitely broke down and got pressured. They definitely felt the pressure. They broke. And Canada just dominated them once Suriname got tired, broke, got scared, I should say, tried to do other things to try to win this game. When they tried to press for it, Canada just dominated in the second half, and they needed to dominate because that shows you Canada's ready for the second round. Canada can't score without David or Davies. Did you not watch the other three qualifiers?
Cavallini!
Mr. Fubar! And Kyle Aaron.
Yeah, and Kyle Aaron.
And I think there was one from...
Hoylett
had one. Broguillard had one.
Broguillard had a beautiful one.
Where is Eilert playing at this moment?
He's out of contract at Cardiff City, so we don't know where he's going to play next.
Okay.
I would assume he's going to come back to MLS.
I don't want him to come to Toronto.
Well, we don't have a DP spot for him right now, but I think.
Well, I mean, they could get rid of Josie.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay, guys, just finish up. I'm coming back soon, so let's finish up.
Yeah. So, yeah, I thought that was a good game. Overall.
They got panicky.
Yeah, definitely. So the first half, Canada had over 60% possession, but it didn't look it. We honestly were up only one because of a magical David Davies moment.
Exactly.
Suriname had a fantastic chance they should have scored. We're unlucky, hit the crossbar, and that would have put them up 1-0. So the first half was sketchy. The second half, Canada came out. They were calmed down. They were better. Scored the second goal, and we were saying if Suriname scored the first goal at the half, Canada was going to panic. When Canada scored the second goal, Suriname panicked, and it visibly showed. We got two more easy ones. Davies was excellent the entire game. David, excellent the entire game. Cavallini comes on, pretty solid. no, David had the hat trick, right?
Yeah, David
David had the
hat
hat trick. Overall, I liked what I saw from Canada. I think I was nervous going into the second half. I think they shored right up in the second half.
Was amazing.
Actually, just one sketchy moment where Suriname had a chance off a break.
Yeah, and it went off of Johnston's foot, and the new guy was on the other side. And
Kennedy,
Kennedy went over the bar. But he was actually pretty good for his first start, but I'd rather have it been Frank Stirring, but that's by the by. Doesn't really matter anymore.
I think Stirring gets the start against Haiti
for
in
sure.
The first match.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. Is Cornelius in this camp?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, so it's going to be. I think it's Stirring and Henry, but it could be Vittoria as well, unless you want a back three.
I think they like the back three today. I like the width that the 3-5-2 gives them.
Yeah, I think that was good. But then where are you putting? Because Johnston was more of a midfielder today.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that doesn't work with Johnston. I think you could do a back three with Henry, Vittoria, and Stirring or Kennedy.
Yeah, I think I like the back three for me. If you want to play Vittoria, I think you would be in the center of it, and then Henry and Stirring flanking him, and then you would have Lorea and Davies on the wing. The midfielders would be Piet, Osorio, and Eustaquio again, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go with I think that's what you go with, and then you go with David and Cavallini up top against Haiti.
I mean, yeah, you can switch out Laren or Cavallini. Like, they're pretty interchangeable nowadays.
Yeah, but I like Cavallini more at this point. I think Cavallini had the better game once they went in. They
both missed sitters.
Yeah, they did. But, I mean, at least Cavallini's was on the bounce, and it was over the bar.
Yeah.
Laren put an easy tap into the goalkeeper's foot. I'd say Cavallini gets the benefit of the doubt there. That's just me, though.
Theo Nero, you guys did very well today. Canada did well. Alfonso Davies is the true MLS born and bred.
Love it. Love it.
Nanya business. All they needed was a draw. I think that's why they were playing tentative in the first half. Once they went up, they played their game. Yes, they did.
So I actually agree with that. That's actually a very good point.
Irvin Vita. Jonathan David is Haitian. Yes, he is. And they're facing Haiti on Saturday. Secret agent Jonathan David.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
It's all just been a play for this.
And then he's gonna give it away like Josie Altidore did in the first 3 minutes of Cruz Azul.
Yeah. IT Push says Tajon Buchanan. Tajon Buchanan is the real deal. He is the real deal.
Yeah, he is. I still think he should go to like Aston Villa. Like, that's a good signing.
I have a friend who's a big Villa fan. I'm gonna text him Tajon Buchanan, Aston Villa, and see what he says, and then I'll get back to you.
You should.
Yeah.
But I don't think why you would hate that if you're a Villa fan. Like, they need attacking players. They have Buendia, they have Grealish, they have Watkins. Adding Buchanan to that, I think that's a top 7 team. That's a Conference League team at worst.
Yeah.
Next year.
No, I think yeah, I got confused when you said Conference League for a second. I was like, wait a minute, forgot about that thing existing now.
Yeah, that's 7th place now is the Conference League.
Yes.
Or if the winner of the Carabao Cup isn't in the top 6, it's the Carabao Cup. But if the winner of the Carabao Cup's in the top 6, it's the 7th place.
Yeah.
Which is kind of confusing, but it's kind of like it used to be. It's just...
Yeah, different. Same but different.
Yeah. So we'll see. I actually do think Tottenham will have a good chance of winning the Conference League next year.
Really?
Probably stupid at this point, but...
Hey, all I know is that the Conference League is for all of you who've been waiting for mid-tier Bulgarian team versus mid-tier Serbian team or anything like that.
It's basically if you wanted CONCACAF football, but you're a Euro snob.
Yes.
Now you can get it in your confederation.
I don't know if any of you are on Reddit. There's a great meme subreddit called "To Balkan for You," which is centered around the Balkans, and it's loving the idea of the conference league.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love to
So
see
yeah, quality game for Canada. Jonathan David with the hat trick to put him up to 15
What a
goals
game.
in 14 games for Canada.
over a goal per game again.
Over a goal per game. That moves him into, let me pull up the table, ties him with Ali Gerba for 7th
Oh, I
in the
remember that.
all-time Canadian National League.
I remember that name. Wow, that's a throwback.
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
What a game for him. 1 goal behind Lucas Cavallini and Alex Bunbury for 5th. And is now just 7 goals away from
D-Ro.
Dwayne De Rosario's record. And remember, he's only played 14 games.
And D-Ro played like, what, 66?
D-Ro played 81.
81. Oh, is the goals. It was like 20-some goals. Yeah, 81. But he didn't play many when it comes to national teams. Like 81 games ain't much.
Well, no one really has played a lot. That's 5th all time for Canada.
Yeah, but I'm just saying when it comes to national team games, that's not a lot.
No.
Like,
Well,
Ronaldo's played like, what, over 300 for Portugal?
yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I think
He's like that
Ronaldo's
podcast guy. on
Ronaldo
TikTok.
has played in his 36 years of life 174 games for the Portuguese national
It feels
team.
like a lot more.
Nanya Business says Canada has a bright future. Davies, David, Buchanan, Larea, K. Let's go.
What a bright future.
This is. It might be a little early to call them the golden generation.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, no. Unless there's like freaking kids of all these guys and they're even better. No, this is the golden generation for now.
I think what I'm really excited for is the hype around Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy.
Ooh.
The 16-year-old.
I like Jaquil, but he hasn't really shown it yet. I think if he was in the Olympic team and the COVID outbreak didn't happen, I think he would have showed it more, but he's not really getting the chance to show it.
Watching the times that he has gone in the lineup for TFC,
yeah,
you can see that
yes, potential.
The potential is there. The talent is there. He just needs to get. I think he needs to get a little bit bigger
and a little bit older.
And a little bit older. But I think next season we're going to start seeing, like this season we're going to see a bit more Marshall-Ruddy. Next season I think Marshall-Ruddy is going to be a regular fixture in the TFC lineup. And then after that, he turns 18, and hi-ho, off to Europe we go.
Well, I don't know if 18 is exactly it, but
if
he becomes really good, here's the thing. It's kind of like looking at Larea. It's like, I love Richie, and I know he's gone probably after this year. He's probably going to go to Europe, probably Besiktas, because Atiba's pushing for it. I'm going to miss Richie. That's going to be a big hole to fill, even though they've already got Kamar Lawrence probably to fill it.
Yeah.
But looking at it, Richie Larea going to Europe is going to be a sad moment for fans. Happy for him, but sad for the team. You don't want the players to get so good that, you losing them is that was our third best player. And now he's going to Europe. There you go.
Yeah, there's the comment. Alphonso Davies. Fonzie is the best MLS player. Best player to come out of MLS.
Yeah.
So yeah. Canada.
That'll probably be one of them soon.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it the golden generation already? Because we got good players and Prizo's coming. Marshall-Ruddy's coming. Akinola's coming. Maybe.
Yeah. And Singh. Luke
Singh. Corbinu.
I do think Luke Singh is probably going to switch, looking at what happened to Trinidad a couple of days ago. I think he's switching, which maybe we don't need Tamori then, because I love Luke Singh. He's an amazing player. I think Luke Singh is already that good that he could start with TFC.
Yep.
Omar is horrible. I think Singh is better than Zavaleta. You put Mavinga and Singh together, I think that's an amazing starting pairing.
I agree.
That's me, though.
But guys, I just want to tell you thank you for coming on. Appreciate you guys coming on and share your thoughts on the Canadian national team. I know a lot of Jamaican fans happy to know a little bit more about the Canadian national team because most people sleeping on the Canadian national team. So you guys come and give some great information about Canadian national team, how good they are. Jamaican fans start to open up their mind and say cannot sleep on the Canadian national team. They have 2 to 3 world-class players in this team. So this Canadian team is not a team for your play around. But I just want to tell you guys, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it. I am here at work, so I have to took off before they come and evict me or whatever. But tell the people where they can find you and stuff.
I'll go first. Yeah, you can find me YouTube, youtube.com/c/Toronto Sports Guy, Twitter, twitter.com/Stavros_Greer, Toronto Sports Guy name. Follow, subscribe, see more of my reviews on the Canadian national team. All right.
You can find my channel, Ryan Anderson, on YouTube. Look up RSR Toronto if you can't find it under my name. Also on Twitter, I'm Ryan Anderson _27. And same thing for Instagram and TikTok, but just put a dot instead of the underscore because I had to keep it somewhat iconic, but Instagram and TikTok are weird and Twitter only wants underscores. So follow me everywhere. You get great content everywhere. And probably the first big football influencer in CONCACAF at some point. So let's get up there. Let's go.
All right. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. More video to come and stuff. But thank you. Until next time, from RYAN LFC, I like to say peace out. Guys, I will talk to you guys. I will talk to you and message you. So later.